let's see. When we last left off last week, you guys had gone to were playing in the festival for a bit. No, wait. Oh, sorry. No, you finished robbing the one guy's house, went and stayed in the festival for a bit, some of you did. Learned of a potentially haunted place by this guy called Old Joe. Decided to go investigate that. Turned over the diary information about the one dude to Primwater, and now we're currently at said potentially haunted mansion, where Lobu had decided to jump down a well, only to be attacked by giant snakes.
I regret nothing.
Yeah. Well, he also found a handful of silver, so. Now, while down there, you guys managed to save Lobu's life, who nearly died a couple times. You managed to pull him back out. Get him back up here. And are now, I believe, heading for the mansion? That's where you guys were headed, correct?
So,
yes.
Yes. That's where we left off.
Yep. Good. Like I said, my cat is currently sitting on the spot that I usually have the books open to. So, you survived the well, you found the bits of silver that were down there. And you're currently looking around at the garden as you're heading up to the house. All this overgrown bits and pieces.
I'm going to slip off to the side a bit and attempt some stealth.
Alright.
I'm gonna look around and just see what is the pathway up to the front door look like.
That's what I'm actually pulling out right now. I'm just putting on revealing areas a bit so you guys will be able to see when I drag your tokens over to this map.
Oh, cool.
And actually make sure I have everyone's tokens. I didn't use this as a battle map earlier because the well is very tiny showing up on this map versus the rest of the interior.
Mm.
Let's see. Boo. Nuxie. Topaz. Hello, Vexeldon. Alright, can you guys see the map?
Yep.
Yes.
Good. Most of it should still be hidden for you.
Also true.
But yeah. You see the front door right in front of you. There's all sorts of overgrown areas around. And of course the well, though of course the well appears smaller in this picture.
Is this the front door here?
Yes. This would be the front door here.
So, what's the plan? Are we just barging in, or do you want to look around the outside, scout around?
What state does the house look like it's in?
Alright.
Like,
roll a perception check for me, please.
eh. Nope.
Alright, so Topaz,
Starting off this game.
That's okay.
Great.
So Topaz, you're kind of like sneaking off to the side. You look around, Lobu looks around. Topaz, as you're looking around, you notice that you're looking mostly at the house on the outside, and it looks like it's kind of dilapidated. You can see bits of rotting timbers up above you, bits and pieces of spider webbing clinging to any of the under eaves. Meanwhile, Lobu, while you're not too, familiar with things on the outside of a building, your eyes are actually drawn towards the ground, and you see, small amounts of tracks leading to and from the front entrance. You also see much smaller tracks leading into the various rose bushes that are scattered about.
Fallen. Look at these. Do you think? Do you think these are snake tracks?
Well, snakes don't have feet, Lobu.
That's true, but I don't know.
Here, let me take a look. I'll take a look. Can I get down and try to see if they look like any specific type
Sure.
of
Roll a
animal?
roll a nature check. All right, Volan. As you come down towards the ground, you kind of look at the smaller tracks first and figure and glance over towards the bushes and are like, oh, these are the tracks of very large weasels. They're probably living in those rose bushes.
Very large what?
Weasels.
Weasels.
Yeah, Lobu, these are the tracks of some very, very big weasels. I suggest we don't engage. We're not very good with giant animals at this point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Weasels
Are these-
taste great, actually.
Are these
I wouldn't
windows
mind that.
Yes, they are.
peering in a window?
All right. As you look inside with that, with your perception check, you can see more, more of the cobwebs, the occasional discoloration of the wood inside the rooms. Oh, sorry, inside the walls, which kind of hints at mold, and there's bits of dust everywhere. There also appears to be, actually no, you can't see that from there. Never mind. Yeah, the room over here, which you can, sorry, the room over here, which you can see a little bit of, looks like it's kind of ransacked, and this corridor just looks like it's long abandoned. Meanwhile, Volan, you've noticed that the other tracks, the ones over here, look a bit more, a bit more sized for people. It looks like someone potentially alive has actually been in this area at some point recently. And you notice that while Topaz is leaning in and looking in through the windows.
Can I? No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I call that out to the group. It looks like there's some tracks, humanoid tracks.
Can I see, like, if I can tell how old these tracks are?
Roll me a survival check.
Moxie holds up a sign. Do ghosts leave tracks?
Usually not. Don't they float?
Kapesk, you think that the tracks leading into the building might be several days old at this point.
Do I see any tracks, like, leading out? Like they left recently?
No, actually, you do not.
These tracks go in, but they don't go out.
I'm attempting to open the window.
Alright, let's see how tight that be.
You might want to take this stealthy, guys.
Alright, so, roll me a strength check.
Uh-oh.
Trying to do it slow. I don't want to
Alright,
cause a loud noise.
so let's see what the strength that says first. Alright, roll a dexterity check along with that. Okay, you're very strong, but you're attempting to be very quiet about it. So you easily maneuver the window, but you move it at such a pace that it barely makes any type of squeaking noise. It's not much louder than the wind around you.
Okay, just enough room for me, and I'm going to slither in.
Alright. As soon as you get inside, the smell of mold and dust is just everywhere. It's sort of...
I stop and sit still for a second until I can get a feel for what's going on in there.
I'm holding up the window so it stays open, just so you know.
Alright.
Any sounds?
Seems fairly quiet in there, at least from where you're standing at the moment.
Alright, I'm still being stealthy. I'm
There's
going to
also
start
a
slipping
door-
down that
I
way.
was about to say, there's also an open door directly in front of you. I need to put the thing down into it.
Oh. Okay.
Since you were blocking
Is
it
that
for a second, I didn't see it.
Is that a room or a corridor?
That's a room. You can see bits and pieces of it from where you're standing.
I'm moving a little further.
Alright, reveal everything. There's enough light coming into the windows to easily see. The only thing of note in this room is a clump of tiny reed mushrooms growing around a fireplace in a semicircular formation. Otherwise, the room is bare.
Are you
Moxie's
scared?
gonna Noxie's gonna clamber in after her.
Alright.
Also gonna be stealthy about it.
Roll a stealth check then, please.
I'm still
Oh, yeah.
holding up the window if anyone else wants to try.
Even Topaz can't hear you.
Happen to look behind me suddenly. Goblin! Look at her. That's a good way to get punched.
Noxie waves.
So,
What do you see?
Nothing. It's bare.
Just gonna make room for everyone else.
This is another door over here.
Yeah, it's mostly hanging half open at this point, letting in
Well-
a little bit of a draft.
I'm not gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna start going back out in the hallway and heading down that way.
Alright. Let me reveal area then. And you can see here a stairway. That one is leading up. Let me read the entire description. Yeah, evidently this was the actual front door of the house. The other one was a side door. The front door opens onto a musty, dirty entry hall. To your left, a corridor leads into the west wing of the house. The walls are bare, and bits of smashed furniture lie upon the floor. Ahead of you, another corridor leads towards the rear of the house, which is where you guys came in because you came in through the well. A staircase on the eastern wall climbs to the next story, reaching it at a balcony that overlooks the entrance hall, along its north and west sides. The stairs appear to be safe to climb, although the balcony rail is clearly broken. Under the stairs at the north end of the hall, a third corridor leads east, and that's where I believe you guys just came from, if this is going north to west, like it should. North to south. Ugh.
So the directions on the map are normal. Okay.
Yep, yeah, because I've run into that with like Curse of Strahd, where it's like I want to say north, east, south, and west, and the map is actually tilted. So.
Is this the wall? Does it actually stop here?
No.
The room? Oh.
No, it's like this is the one problem sometimes with doing, Fog of War rather than just lighting. I use Fog of War if like the map is just something I downloaded. Lighting is great for when it's like a very spooky very driven to that, but it also requires fixing everybody's token to have light, which is sometimes good.
Noxie waves from the window.
So, if anybody else is talking, maybe they should talk out loud.
I'm sorry. Well, you guys were talking and stuff, so
Okay.
we didn't
want to.
Yeah. Well, before you try and squeeze your way through here, do you want to check that window first?
Sure, yeah, that works. Let's head over that way.
Just to see what's inside.
Yeah, if I peek my head in there, do I see anything?
Yes, you do. Let's see what we can see from in there.
I'm gonna slowly start heading up the stairs.
Alright.
I've figured out humans tend to think like monkeys. They like to have everything up high.
What you can see from in there are two stuffed armchairs that stand close together near a fireplace. The covers to both have been torn, the stuffings looks to have been pulled out, but you can still see that their wooden frames are intact. You also see the bit of a broken table towards the north wall in this room. Hi, Lyra.
There's a fireplace and two chairs. Everything kind of looks, I don't know, old.
Are any of the windows bigger than the one I'm holding up right now?
No, they all appear to be about the same size.
Would Volan be able to fit through them?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it should be able to fit.
Alright,
Okay, cool. Go ahead through, guys.
Volan, wait, before we go in there, I just have a thing. Do snakes live in all walls?
I don't
Yes.
think you're gonna get attacked.
Yes, they do.
Oh, Kapask, what?
Roll
No.
deception, please, Kapask.
I have a -3 to charisma, so
Oh god.
Lobu,
You know I'm joking.
Lobu, roll insight. Oh, contested!
Do we do it again?
Both of you roll again.
God. That.
Ah!
Ah!
Lobu completely believes you. Lobu,
Bullen, I don't want to go inside buildings anymore. Can we not go inside buildings?
Lobu, listen, you're going to be fine. It should be fine.
Look sternly at your
Snakes.
desk.
I'm gonna
Be
stay
nice.
really, really super close to you.
I point at the druid. The druid can tell you, not all snakes are bad.
Well, that's true. Some of them can be nice.
Don't be snake pissed.
Lobu's lips get really thin, and he just kind of like looks at you squinty, and then just like kind of folds in on himself and tries to get ready to climb through this window.
Yeah, see? No problem.
Alright.
It's
gonna
just
try to get-
dying on the inside.
Very quietly.
as you guys look around inside here, you don't see any sign of either Topaz or Noxie. They seem to have gone somewhere.
That's them. They like to sneak around away from the rest of the group. I'm not surprised.
If I look around on the floor, do I see their footprints anywhere, like in dust or...
Roll a perception check. Yeah, you can kind of vaguely hear them actually up the stairs here.
I think they might be upstairs.
Let's go.
Alright,
Stay
heading
quiet
up.
when we're in the building. Try and stay quiet when in the building, because there might still be a person here. Sweet.
Speaking of footprints in the dust, can I see any remnant of any footprints that might not be ours?
Roll a survival check.
Oh, I'm upside down.
Yeah, this is the easiest way to get you guys there.
This is a very stealthy party.
Yeah, it is. Gone.
Noxie jumps at the all of a sudden amount of people behind her.
So yeah, Noxie,
Hey,
you look around and give me 1 second because you guys went all the way up to the second floor. I need to actually double check something on the second floor here. Oh, well that's just there. Okay.
whoa, I'm upside down. There we go.
Alright. I'm just seeing something real quick. Just to see if there's anything particular.
Is anybody bad Dex?
Can Topaz, do you have any way of getting rid of that? That's really visually distracting to somebody with ADHD.
No, sorry, I don't.
Ah, crap.
Everyone just spam the chat.
Let's just
Sorry.
type the whole line.
Yeah,
There you go.
I have ADHD and I'm looking for something and suddenly my brain is getting filled with seeing an image that's moving.
Is that better?
Sorry, I'm easily distracted.
Yeah, is that better?
Yeah, thank you very much, guys.
No
But
problem.
then we can put those kind of gifs into like Discord in the future.
Yeah, because Discord at least it pauses it when you're not in when you're not actually looking at the screen. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what if there's anything up direction. Yes. So Noxie, as you look around, you see that there seems to be tracks going about this way.
Okay.
And you come to a set of 3 doors. They all look like they are kind of crumbling, except for the actually, yeah, this door over here is the only one that doesn't seem to be crumbly. It looks like it's in actually fairly good condition.
Mm. Do the footprints lead to there?
I'll give you that. Yes, they do appear to be leading to that room.
All right, I'm gonna peek.
guys.
I'm gonna peek into the door.
All right, the door is closed and locked.
I will attempt to pick it then.
All right. All right. Yeah. That's this door. Click, 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 and easily opens. In the southeast corner of this decayed bedroom lies a man. He looks to still be alive, though bound and gagged. All he is wearing are undergarments. He has no other weapons or equipment. He kind of looks up, a haggard expression on his face.
Noxie looks back to alert the party, but is scared the shitless when she finds out that all of them are right behind.
Close the door.
She holds up a sign. Why?
What are you seeing there, Noxie?
She backs up to let people see someone that can talk.
Oh, Jesus. Did the snakes do this, man?
Yes, they did.
Topaz, Lobu. Hold on 1 second.
Where is he? I don't see him.
Because I haven't put the token on there. Hold on 1 second. Topaz and Lobu from your movement here.
We're all dying.
Topaz, as you enter the room and step right on a piece of the floor that the man in the corner is like frantically looking and going, as you do, you hear a loud creak going on from underneath of you. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
That looks like steady floor now that I'm actually looking at it. Okay, well, monk, so.
Yeah.
Dive further into the room if I have a choice.
A piece of the floor just gives way right underneath there. And you make a dodge right out of the way.
That looked like it was a deliberate trap, or?
No, it looks like it... Actually, no, wait. Roll an investigation check on that.
Not my forte.
You have no idea. It could easily have been a trap set by somebody. The man is just like, kind of over there. His eyes are wide and he's staring at you.
I'm just looking at it. I do not like this gravity.
Lobu yells, snakes! 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 And jumps into Volan's arm.
Where?
Lobu, please. Alright, I'm holding Lobu.
Carefully walking across the floor and go over and look at this guy.
Creak, creak.
Pesca's dying of laughter again.
Yeah. So this guy is clearly tied up. He's almost naked except for the undergarments. And he doesn't appear to have any type of equipment or any other clothing anywhere near him. He's just kind of looking at
I'm
you.
making no move to actually help him. I was just kind of standing there giving him a curious look and then looking around the room some more to see if there's anything else we should be wary of before helping him at all. And then look back at him. I'll reach down and pull the gag off.
Can you untie me, please?
Maybe. Why should we?
Well, he seems to be thinking for a moment. It's like, well, I might be able to find a way of getting you, paid to rescue me, yes? See, I'm from Seaton, and, just came to this house a few days ago. I was really just looking for a place to sleep and such, and suddenly I got knocked unconscious right as I was entering what looked like a kitchen. I've been stuck here ever since, and as you kind of sniff the air, you can kind of tell it's a bit ripe in this corner.
You seek to sleep in abandoned houses and would have us believe you can get us gold.
Well, yeah, that's a bit of a... See, I didn't have any on me, but, see, there's this, merchant that I'm aware of that, I think he would be happy if you brought me back to him, and I'm pretty sure he'd pay you for it. So, if, maybe you could get me unlocked, I can, see that you get properly compensated for helping me out here.
More importantly, who
Is there
tied
somebody in
you?
there?
Look, I didn't see them. I got knocked out from behind, and I woke up here. My clothes are gone.
Were you in this room when they did that to you?
No. I was downstairs. I was heading towards the kitchen, and you kind of, he leans down. Roll perception check.
Can I squeeze past Roland and Lobu? See
I
what's
was
going
gonna
on?
ask if I could
Sure.
walk and.
Yeah, as you're looking at him. Whoop. Dovin, roll. As you hear the floor creak under you, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Got this. Dexterous old man.
Roll,
Actually,
baby.
you do. You managed to avoid it as the floor gives way
Oh goodness.
under you.
Oh my. Somebody needs to upkeep this house.
So as you're Topaz, as you look down at this man, you notice that he's got a big lump on the back of his head.
Oh, good heaven. We should... Let me untie you.
Before we do that, what was the name of that merchant you said you?
Well, he kind of pauses for a moment and then frowns. Hold on. I can't think... He gets his weird look in his eye for a moment, and, roll a medicine check.
Who?
The person asking the question. Yeah, since it looks like he got hit, you mentioned getting hit on the back of the head and, other stuff. It's quite possible he just is having a momentary brain fart and can't remember who he's referring to. He just knows them as this and that, and then suddenly can't remember their name.
Okay.
And you've seen no one else since you've been conscious?
He shakes his head. No one else.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to untie him.
Alright. His bonds come away easily, and he slowly pushes himself to his feet. Ugh.
My name's Dovin, good sir. What's yours?
I'm Ned. Pleased to meet you. I'm sorry about the mess. I think I've been here for maybe 2 days.
Oh goodness, no worries. We'll get you out of here.
He kind of makes a very wincy face, and clearly, yeah, 2 days tied and gagged, unable to get to a bathroom. Yeah.
I
Right.
narrow my eyes at him. Why would they tie you and gag you and leave you here for 2 days?
If I knew who they were, I could have some idea. I have no idea who did this to me.
Have they given you water? Food?
No, I'm very thirsty, and I'm hungry, but thirsty more than anything else.
I'll offer him my water skin.
Oh, thank you. He grabs it with both hands and just immediately starts downing it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Devin.
Of course.
What do I see?
Hello?
Sorry, can you repeat who said that?
Bask.
Vesk? You're all the way down that corner. Sorry.
Ah.
I was looking at all the people in the one area, and I was like, okay, I didn't know if anybody else was moving anywhere.
Mhm.
So yeah. As you
I see
see,
anything down the corridors?
yeah, you see more rooms, more doors.
Is there any more footsteps? Or tracks?
Roll a survival check.
And
Yeah, you can't make out anything else along the floor. It's possible that they just brought him up, pushed him in that room, and then went back downstairs and didn't go to anywhere else in this area.
Well, you must be worth something to someone, or they wouldn't have captured you and left you here.
I'm gonna peek inside this room now.
Okay. Yeah, that door opens easily. Let's see what the description of that room is. It's this one. Okay. Reveal area. This room appears to be another dirty, decaying bedroom without furniture. Even viewed from the doorway, it's evident the floor here does not look safe, much like the floor to the next room. And some of the floorboards are even missing, and others are partly dislodged.
Gonna scrunch up my face and move on to the next room.
Carefully pick my way out past the hole. I'm no longer interested in this guy. Dovin can have him.
This room has no furniture, but you can see that rubbish is scattered everywhere, and there's cobwebs covering the walls and ceiling. From the doorway, you can see a glint of light in the fireplace from a small, highly reflective object.
I'm gonna check the floor for safety.
Kapesk, you're over here looking in this room?
Yeah.
And you're checking the floor for safety. The floor seems fairly intact. And Kapesk, the room that you're looking in?
Oh.
Damp mold covers portions of the walls and ceiling in this large bedroom, and rubbish is strewn liberally across the floor. In the center is a single mattress that has been badly torn, from which stuffing protrudes. Under the windows sits a large wooden chest. The timbers split, but the lid closed. Noxie, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look inside of this fireplace and see what I can get.
Alrighty. Yeah, as soon as you look into the fireplace, you hear a skittering noise all around you.
Oh no.
Swarms of insects come out to attack.
I knew we couldn't get first level through without rats. I just knew. It's a staple.
Actually, in this case, it's spiders.
Oh, even better.
Initiative?
Yep.
Hate spiders.
And you guys are all split around the area, too. So this is fun.
Let's do this.
See, now I would have thought a moldy room with a mattress in the middle is a lizard man paradise.
Yeah, mold in the air is not so good, though. That can get you sick.
Alright, Topaz, you get to go first. You saw Noxie head into the fireplace and suddenly get swarmed with spiders.
Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and just move in there and try to get all their attention and go stomping on some as I go. I'll try to kill the ones by the door first.
Alright.
A spear's no good on them. We'll try martial arts.
Dragon turtle style, I like that.
Is it still there?
Yes,
it
it is. Hold on, I was double checking its resistances. Yeah.
Martial arts bonus attack. Probably not.
Yeah, that one though misses. The first one you managed to snap down and get a few of the spiders in the swarm, but not so many. And they seem to sense your foot coming the next time and just kind of spread out away from it before reforming again. Volan, you're probably not too sure about what's going on, but you probably heard, Topaz sees Topaz suddenly charge into the room and go stomp, stomp. Clearly, she's stomping on something in there.
Yeah. Oh boy. Excuse me, Lobu, and I'll move towards that direction.
At which point, you see two large swarms of spiders heading for Noxie.
Volan's a simple woman. She's gonna take the great axe off her back and say, I mean, I guess this is something, and then comes down.
Nice. You take the axe and you manage to swing it just right so that a whole bunch of spiders are cut in half.
And then I'll call back towards Lobu. There are some spiders in here. We could use your help.
Spiders I can deal with. Basically land crab.
Did somebody say crabs?
Yeah. So, this swarm of spiders apparently did not take very well to being axed. So, starts swarming right around Volan. But misses. Like, she is too fast for them, too good at what she does. Noxie! What do you do now that the spiders roll around you?
Noxie's freaking out. She's probably gonna pull out both of her daggers and attack the closest swarm.
They're both equally close.
I'll attack this one then.
Alrighty. That's a miss. The
And then the
spider
other
swarm is
dagger?
just too much getting away from those little points of piercing. The other one, on the other hand, manages to get right into there.
Alright.
She send a whole bunch more to wherever spiders go when they die.
Same
Alright,
place extra socks go in the dryer.
Mhm.
Yep. Capes.
That's my turn.
You have no idea what's going on down there, but you suddenly hear shouts and calls and stomping noises and chopping noises coming from your companions down the hall.
Pesca's like, I don't care.
Oh, that's fun. Let's see if there's anything going on in that room that would be problematic. Are you looking in that chest while they're fighting?
Please be a mimic.
Is that a yes or a no?
Capacity.
Yeah, can't hear you for talking.
I think your mic is muted.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm checking the chest.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
That's
Repeat
cool.
what I said because I totally thought I wasn't muted. I'm using a piece of cloth and I'm putting it over my nose and mouth because moss in the air is no joke. You can get real sick with that. And
yeah,
I'm walking over the chest and seeing if I can open it. Isn't like unlocked or.
yeah. Sometimes they get skill rot from mold, but no, the chest is not locked. It opens very easily. Inside, you see a pile of moldy, ragged clothing in styles that were never in fashion, as far as you know. There also
Sweet.
appears to be a bundle of documents. They
Swag.
are rotten and stained, however, and it's hard to tell if there's anything of value in them.
I'll take those anyway. Is there anything else?
Nope, and that would be it for your turn, because it's more than 6 seconds. Swarm
Yeah, it is.
of spiders. The other swarm comes in and goes for Topaz.
Be
And
a
also
big miss.
completely misses. Dovin!
So I'm assuming I hear all the commotion and I heard all the screams of spiders. Okay. Oh, hang on one sec. I'll be right back. Don't go.
Yeah, Ned just kind of nods a bit.
Can I see the spiders from here?
Let's
It's a bit
see.
weird.
No, Volan is blocking the doorway.
Okay.
Sorry, Dove.
No worries. I'm not going to use my action to dash, so I'll stay up. Be careful in there.
Alright. Lubu, what would you like to do?
Can I make it into that room? Is walking through a friendly space like double move? I forget.
Nah, it's fine because they'll let you pass.
Gonna get right up in there, and then I'm gonna be. I'm just gonna start yelling at the swarm of spiders, and he's going to say, "You stupid land crabs don't know anything about attacking. You just want to be snakes. You're worthless."
Bonus good as snakes.
Vicious mockery.
Nice.
Damn. Why is that spider?
Those are some wise spiders. Like, wow.
Yep. The insult goes right off the spider's back. They never wanted to be crabs anyway. Topaz.
All right. Still attacking the same ones. Or not.
That's a miss. They swarm out of the way from you. The second one, on the other hand, more and more spiders are being crushed. You only see a handful of them now in that swarm.
Okay. Stay where I am. That's it.
Vulin.
I'm just gonna say, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. I'm gonna move over to that space diagonal to.
If you do, the spider's going to attack of opportunity.
Oh, are they still alive?
Yep. I said they're almost
Okay,
dead. There's only
yes.
a handful of them left.
Sorry. All right, cool. Then I will take another swing with my great.
And that one, on the other hand, finishes them off. You bring the blade one, rah! And somehow manage to get the last of that swarm, just caught right in the blade of it. And there's no more spiders moving in that area. Just the other swarm.
All right.
Told you.
And then I'll move into that space, that diagonal space.
Okay. And my cat is currently backing herself into the monitor. Noxie!
Beep, beep.
I'm going to disengage
Okay.
and bonus action hide.
Alright. Stealth check.
Eh.
Spiders will have a hard time getting to you. Kapesk. You didn't find anything really of interest in that place. Just some old moldy documents and old clothes.
Thanks. Would it take an action to look through the window, or can I just like look through it?
You can look through it.
Yeah. What's over here? Is this the backyard or something?
It's the same way you came in. In fact, you're overlooking the window. The right down here is the basically the window that you came in from down below.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then I will start walking out. I get there.
Pasca's just like sitting at the window, drinking a cup of tea.
Swarm of spiders still going after Topaz.
That will miss.
Dovin.
Okay, now I can go into the hallway. I'm gonna cast a good old frostbite. DC 14 Constitution. Well, nothing happened.
Crap.
Some tough spiders we got here.
These spiders appear to be enchanted. They're taking so little magic damage.
It's gracious.
Lobu.
Lobu, seeing that these spiders have no interest in excellent insults, he's going to run up and attack with his first dagger and then his offhand dagger.
Alright, so they take a little bit of damage from that first dagger. Finn and Flipper, love it.
That is good.
Oh,
So
1d4 wisdom saving throw. What's the DC on that?
That is not real. I think that was left over from when I was building it,
Okay.
and it was probably originally Vish's mom.
Topaz. I was wondering about that because it sounded like Fish's macro to me.
Right, try to crush them.
You get some more dead underneath your feet.
I'm doomed to only hit with one attack, ever.
Hopefully, at higher levels, that will not be the case. Volin.
I will come down again with my great axe.
Smash. Spider Storm is still there, but it is taking heavy casualties.
Goodness gracious.
Nuxie.
Thinking I have the drop on them, I'm going to mosey on in here
Jump on the spiders.
and shoot them with a crossbow.
Unfortunately, the bolt goes a bit wide, and it smashes into the wall behind them.
I'm gonna try to
Oh, you have
back
another...
out
Okay.
and then bonus action hide again.
Another stealth roll, please.
That's better.
There's it.
Kapesk.
Alright, so first I'm gonna come down here and see what I just see Dovin and Noxie sitting out here.
Actually, roll a perception check.
Perception. You
see Dovin. You do not see Noxie.
Okay. Okay.
Noxie has managed to hide herself somehow in the moldy corridor that even Kapesk can't see her.
Hey, Dovin, is everything alright over there?
No. Well, sort of, but
Alright, cool. Oh, spiders, you guys got that. I'm gonna keep walking.
Come on!
It's 5 people versus a bunch of spiders. Kapesk thinks you guys can take it. You should take that as a compliment.
The spider swarm then goes for Volin.
To be fair, I'd probably do the same thing.
Yeah, the spider swarm does not hit you either. Dovin!
I'm gonna do it again. Ooh, max damage.
Oh my god.
Wow. Alright, fine.
These spiders.
Oh, these spiders. Woohoo!
Just going crazy with the daggers.
You guys got this. Bunch of spiders.
Yeah, your dagger manages to spear another. It manages to pierce another one, but it still is not doing very much damage. Topaz.
Joys of level 1, everybody.
Yeah,
Level.
spend 20 rounds on a swarm of spiders. Alright.
Yeah, that happens.
There you go.
Actually.
Hopefully that hits.
Yeah, that did hit.
How much health do these things have?
They take half damage because they're swarms.
Oh god.
I would do full damage, but they're so tough. That it
I
doesn't
actually
matter.
managed to hit twice. Yay.
Volin! And the spider swarm looks like it's just about dispersed. Doesn't look like it'll take much. And this
Yeah.
is much. Volin basically looks over at you as soon as you finish stomping on them, Topaz, and just swings her blade around and smash! The rest of the spiders are all squashed under her might.
I'm gonna give her a little wink.
Topaz stares at you.
Yeah, that.
You have something in your eye.
Yep. What were we doing in this room in the first?
Noxie's gonna zoom in and try to take whatever's in the fire.
Alright.
I'd like
Pushes
to-
Lobu out of the way.
You see
Yeah.
what appears to be a small crystal bauble.
I'm gonna grab that and I'm going to hold it up to Dovin with a sign that says,
Oh,
"What is this?"
Dovin, investigation added with advantage.
Yay.
recognize this sort of bauble. You've seen it before back in the old days. It's it's a piece of a counterweight system used in alchemical work.
This? Where did you find it? This is used for alchemy. Yeah.
Noxie's gonna point to the fireplace.
Yeah, I guess I'll go look at the fireplace and see, is there any other like instruments in there that look like they should be used along with this counterweight?
Nope, it looks like it's there wasn't anything else in there. Just just that.
As
Is it worth something?
As Dovin gets closer, Lobu is going to be like, "That makes perfect sense. Old Joe told me that the guy that used to live in here was some sort of alchemist."
Oh. But why would it be in the fireplace? That's rather strange.
Noxie's holding up a sign. Is it worth something?
I mean, to the right person, I'm sure.
Walking past Dovin, where's the man?
He should be.
At this point, pokes his head out. Everything okay out there? He still looks, mostly naked and decrepit, but
Yes.
Put on.
Yeah, it's everything. We just had a bit of a fright and some rather tough crawlers, but we're okay. I'm not sure this. I mean, this isn't made. This is just like a glass. I'm assuming this is like a glass ball.
it's a glass bauble. Yeah, one of those small things that uses as a counterweight. You would know that it's only worth about 5 silver.
Yeah, I mean, this is. I turned to Noxie. This isn't worth very much outright. It does look quite pretty though.
No, she just tosses it.
Oh, okay.
And I also noticed there's no Kapesk.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to head down the hallway looking for it.
Meanwhile, I suppose, Kapesk, are you looking into this next room? If you said something, I didn't hear you.
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
I am looking.
Cool. As you look into this room, it appears to have been used as a storage room. A large, ill-made oak chest stands under the window, its lid closed. Everywhere else in the room lies 3 broken wooden chairs, 2 splintered wooden buckets, and a mildewed sack. Just inside the door is a heap of clothing. These garments have collected little dust, appearing to have been placed here only recently.
What do the clothes look like?
They look like, just some standard traveling clothes. The sort that, someone traveling on the road is. I mean, basically, your companions would have been wearing clothes kind of like this.
Alright, I'll pick them up.
Alright.
And attempt number 2. And I open that one.
Alright. Yeah. It's empty, unfortunately. Not even any moldy clothing in this one.
Prefer the moldy clothing. Alright. I'm gonna start walking back. And I'm gonna go right here. And I'm gonna look around the corner and see what's down that hallway.
And you can see stairs leading up. Meanwhile, your companions are searching around, and the mostly naked guy is following out. And looks at David and says, I don't know where my clothes are, but they have to be around here somewhere.
Well, let's go look for them.
Put on a rug or something. You look like a pallid sea slug.
I don't actually know what one looks like.
Well, trust me, you look like one. Looking down here to Kapesk, you see anything?
Don't mind her.
Stairs. There's nothing in the chests. Gonna start walking in.
Lobu leans over to Volin, and he's like, do you think it's weird that guy got carried into a room with broken floors? Seems like maybe it would be too heavy, unless he was being carried by a ghost.
Ghost?
Lobu. The guy was actually right at the door and hears that and says, Ghost? What ghost?
Well, that's why we're here. we're ghost hunting. Joven kind of looks excited.
The man's face just pales.
I'm gonna check in this room.
And I do apologize, Volan, if that was interrupting you. Unfortunately,
No,
that was like
no, that's fine.
Respond. Look, the guy says, let's just get out of here, okay?
Relax, we're here. We're all professionals.
Very professional.
At least a couple of us.
We'll get you home safely. We just want to make sure that this house is safe for anyone else that wants to perhaps stay the night. I kind of look at him.
Look over, Capes. We might want to check this floor before we go on others.
Did anybody find any clothes?
Look,
What did you guys find in the rooms down there?
come on. We really need to get out of here.
Relax,
Before we
Ned.
head
We'll
that
be
way,
okay.
I'm gonna pick up that glass alchemy thing that Noxie threw, and I'm gonna put it in my backpack and take it with.
Okay.
Can I look down this stairway and see if I see anything?
See, it's a stairway going up. 1 second, because
Oh,
this is the one trouble with people like the party wandering around instead of theater of the mind. This is why I like to do theater of the mind a lot, because people start wandering around and I have to keep track of where everybody is.
sorry.
But however, on the flip side of that, it makes for more fun encounters when random things happen.
Mhm.
So it's like a
So-
bit of this and a bit of that. So first, what Noxie's looking at, you see what looks like it was once a fine master bedroom that now stands decayed. Some of the floorboards are missing, and there is rubbish scattered around. A tall wooden wardrobe stands against the opposite wall, the wall opposite of the fireplace. The door is closed. And for Kapesk, looking up into the ceiling, we have... oops, that's that one, isn't it?
Careful, Noxie. Dressers fall on goblins.
Here's what you see, Kapesk, as you're walking into that area. Along the north wall of this area, a staircase... Oh, never mind. This actually is a staircase back to the floor. There's also one to the ceiling, I believe.
Yeah, there's two staircases, yeah. I'm looking down at the moment.
Yeah, I'm like staring at this, and it's like, I thought that was the staircase. It's like, no, that's actually a downward one. Along the north wall of this area, a staircase descends to the ground floor of the rear of the house. The tread appears to be loosened and perilous. There's another staircase along the east wall that's climbing to an upper level. This stair has mostly collapsed. Only the lowest 6 steps are still intact. There's no easy way to access the hole in the ceiling where the staircase used to lead. A heap of rotted
Perfect.
timbers lies in the northeast corner.
Yeah, you go back to them. I have a plan.
Okay. So Noxie,
The lizard man is doing lizard man things.
I'm going to look around for anything valuable.
All right.
And I'll peek in.
Would that be investigation?
Also looking for things for Ned to wear.
Ned keeps looking towards the stairs going down and keeps saying, "Yeah, we've got to get out of here. Come on, please."
Is he just scared, or is he? Does it look like
Roll an
there's
insight
something
check.
else?
Can I do that too? I think Lobu's pretty freaked out by this dude.
Sure. Ooh. All right, Devin. I need to bring you to whispers real quick.
Oh, all right.
Okay. So, as you're listening closely to, this guy, since you're an older gentleman and therefore you've been around a lot of people, and you're kind of struck by the ardent need this guy has to get you guys to get everybody to leave. It's like he's trying to convince you to leave this place. Like, it's as if that's what he's there, why he was, stuck in the corner to do in the first place. There's just something not adding up about his story. I mean, yes, he was a mess and all, but still, and he seemed very thirsty. Still, after 2 days, he claimed, no food and water, he should be in slightly worse shape than you found him. But he's moving around okay. He does have a lump on the back of his head, however, so he has been hurt. And it's clear he soiled himself at some point, but still, it should be worse.
Right. So, I mean, does he seem human? First of all, does he?
Yes, he does appear to be a human.
Okay, but he has had food and water. Well, it looks like he's had food and water. Okay.
Yeah. There's something about his story not adding up.
Right. Okay.
Alrighty then.
That one. So like a house is in floor like
Alright.
this is such a foreign concept.
Noxie, as the others are listening to Ned complaining, you are heading over to the wardrobe because you said you were searching for things, right?
Yes.
So you make your way to the wardrobe, and inside you find a pair of old, cracked leather boots and a ragged stained cloak hanging on a peg. The cloak appears to be tooled with designs of coiling ivy leaves, and there's also a slight look of something yellow on one of the folds as you're looking at it.
I'm gonna investigate that. That yellow thing.
Alright.
Am I gonna roll a check for that, or?
Yes. Roll a check. Investigation. Yeah, it just looks like some sort of weird, little design on the inside folds of the cloak. You'd probably need to open it, touch it, and open it up to study it any further, though.
I'm going to do that then.
All right. As soon as you open up the cloak, a puff of something smashes right into your face and spreads through the area, though it isn't far enough away. Topaz is a bit far enough away to avoid it. You, however, need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yikes.
Oh!
Ooh, hit it! So you cough a bit, and you kind of got this yellow stuff or spores on your face for a moment, and it feels like it's trying to construct your lungs, but your great kobold constitution saves you, and it's like you've been around this before, you recognize this now. It's yellow mold. Some kobold, some goblins even brew it into tea. Your great goblin constitution here. It's not tea that outsiders can drink, but a goblin.
Are you all right?
I'm gonna grab the shoes, and then throw them back at Ned here.
Thanks. That says reaching down to put the shoes on.
Also, anybody who saw that would probably only see Noxie spasming as if she was coughing, because she cannot make noise.
Oh. Ned,
Yeah?
how long did you say you were tied up?
I think about 2 days.
I'm not the most knowledgeable man medically, but you seem to be doing all right for somebody that hasn't eaten or drank anything for 2 days.
Well, I guess because I wasn't moving around much, didn't need as much, huh?
That's not really how that works.
He moves very well for someone who was tied as well.
Do you mind telling me why you want to leave so bad?
Look, I just want to get out of this place. It's terrible. And then he kind of looks over back towards Vulin and Lee. We're talking about ghosts. I really don't want to be around here any further. It's just ghosts here. I'm lucky I didn't get eaten by a ghost before.
Now I'm gonna roll an insight check on this guy. He's way too sus.
Oh. Let's see, Noxie. I believe that's you. All right, Noxie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're looking over at this guy now, and it's like, oh my god, is he spinning stories here? This seems to be nothing what he says seems to be true. It's like it's odd that he was tied up back there, but and he's got a lump on the back of his head, but still, you can tell he's not being truthful about all this. Something else is going on here.
He's just been lying through his teeth.
Yeah, this nervousness is all an act. That he's trying to get you out of this place, but not for any reason he's saying.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Hey, there you are.
Topaz is looking into that room. That's room 12. Topaz, as Noxie is staring at Ned, you are looking into another rubbish-scattered room of what was probably a guest room at one point. There's evidence of rodent infestation and webs hanging in the corners. A four-poster bed stands against the wall opposite the fireplace. Its woodwork is worm-ridden, and the curtain that once screened the bed are torn and stained. There's no bed linen whatsoever, but the bed is mostly intact.
Can I see underneath the bed from my angle?
Roll a perception check.
I don't want to go in.
You look under there, and there's not much. There's some bits of scraps of was probably a rodent nest at one point, and it looks like the odd sock that got left under the bed.
Yeah, I stand, look back down the hall toward Noxie. Might be something in here, but all I see is rodent shit and webs.
Get in there. See what I can see.
Be careful.
Perception check, please, Noxie. You don't even see the sock that's under the bed. You just see the mostly intact bed.
Come inside. And I'm gonna beckon Topaz in.
Testing the floor. Like, oh.
It creaks a bit, but it seems fairly intact.
I'm gonna write on a sign, and it's gonna say, "Naked guy is lying."
Raise an eyebrow. About what?
Another sign. Everything.
Can I see your wrist, Ned?
This is addressing Ned, correct?
Yeah.
Ned will hold up his wrist.
Do they look like they've been...
Roll a medicine check. You see slight bruising and signs of a restraint. So clearly the restraint wasn't... You might have taken the things off, but clearly he'd had them on for some time.
He had them on for some time?
Yes.
Okay.
Dovin is noticing that... Kapask is noticing that Dovin is questioning Ned a lot, and he's like, can we trust this guy?
I don't know.
Wait, Kapask, where'd you put the clothes that you picked up?
They're in my bag.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. As soon as you say I don't know, I grab his throat and slam him onto the
roll
what's the word?
Roll a strength check for a grab. Athletics.
Your strength? Oh, athletics?
Yes,
okay.
Sorry, athletics, because you're grappling him.
I'm gonna slam it on the thing. I'm gonna get really close to him and bare my teeth. Talk.
Sudden thud in the hallway.
Professor, roll your intimidation check the way we talked about.
Ah, dang it!
Ned's eyes go wide and he struggles a bit. Come on, let me go. You don't have to do this.
I'm gonna take my claws and I'm gonna start I'm gonna put them on his side and just start digging just a little bit.
Whoa! Oh no! Wait a minute.
What did he do?
He's just not. Relax, Kapask.
I don't deal with liars. Talk.
Well, apparently you're not the only one that thinks he's lying. Noxie said so too.
Ned, just
as soon as Topaz says Noxie thinks he's lying too, I dig a little bit deeper.
No, I rest my hand on Kapaska's claw. and relax. Give Ned a chance. We don't need to be violent.
Devin, roll a persuasion check.
This is gonna be a high DC.
Nope.
Ooh.
No.
Damn it.
I shrug your arm off. Back off.
You'd better speak quickly, human. You're not in a good place.
Just tell us why. Tell
I'm
us
staring across
really
the hallway
why.
at him.
Ooh.
Tell us why you really want us to leave.
He swallows a bit and kind of like stares at you, stares away out and says, we can't have people here. You guys really need to leave.
Why?
We? Who's we?
He swallows again. Look, this place.
Talk or
Scarlet
you die.
Brotherhood?
No, this has nothing to do.
Insight check.
Yeah, really. Either.
At this point, you can tell he's telling the truth about that part.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with them. No. This place really isn't. We've been spreading the rumor that it's haunted, so that people will stay away. But
Why?
unfortunately,
What are you
there
doing here?
some people that think that. Well, he swallows again.
Dig a little bit deeper.
He stares up at Kapeska, then over at Topaz, and even though Kapeska is holding him by the throat and threatening him with claws in his side, it's clear that he thinks Topaz is scarier.
Good. That's fine. I'm fine with that.
You've got one chance. You'd best take it.
And he says, but see, this place has been the home of our operation for a while now. And he swallows again. Look, it's just a smuggling operation. None of you are from this area. None of you have anything to gain by dismantling us. We're just smugglers.
What are you smuggling?
Well, bit of this and that. Things that used to be perfectly legal here in around Salt Marsh before Keelan took
What
over.
are you smuggling?
Well, just all sorts of things, but... And then he thinks for a moment and swallows. It's mostly goods that aren't being taxed by the kingdom. We're bringing them in, making sure they get sold, for a profit, but not at such a high price, because we don't have to, not paying taxes on them or anything. The kingdom really frowns on that.
Not slavers, then.
Not that I know of.
Do we believe that?
From those earlier insight ones, and I'll keep going with this one, it seems like that's pretty much the case, that he at least believes that they're not doing anything slavery related. Whether it's true or not is unclear. It's just that he seems to believe it.
Where's the operations hold?
It's under the cliff. That you can. There's a way to get there to the cellar.
So were you just a plant? Or did you do something wrong by your own kin?
Well, there was a thought yesterday that people might be headed here. There's some word coming in from town saying that that there was some more interest in coming here. So it was decided that I would be kept up here just in case.
Stupid. Why would you do it upstairs if the thing you're trying to hide is in the cellar? What if we just went down to the cellar?
I think it's because of the floorboards. He grins. They have been rotted for some time. We all know to avoid them, but figured that other people coming in might not, and.
Is anyone else really disappointed that there's no ghost here?
That's all I
Very.
can think about.
You guys are so stupid. Okay, let me break this down for you, idiot. If you spread the rumor that there are ghosts here, right? The only people who are going to be coming here are people who think they can take on ghosts. Do you really think those people won't be able to see a bunch of loose boards?
Well, see, I didn't come up with this plan. I really didn't. And,
Obviously.
And well, you know, most people, at least the people around town, are scared of ghosts.
There's a festival going on. There's going to be so many tourists.
Yeah, but, you know.
And that's when you decide to spread the rumor?
No, this rumor's been going on for years now.
I just don't understand. We came here for the sole purpose of hunting ghosts. I feel like it's just antithetical to what you want.
Well, instead of trying to teach him to be a better criminal, why don't we just let him continue to tell ghost stories? Well, he'll get found out.
Well, now, wait a minute. We can't let him
Illegal.
go.
What do you mean?
Alright, how about this? Because you disappointed us because we thought we were going to be fighting a bunch of ghosts. You need to tell us what's in it, what makes this profitable for us. Why shouldn't we tell the cops that you're doing this?
Well, let's see. He thinks for a moment. Well, you guys are hunting ghosts. Would any undead do?
I just want to fight.
Yeah. See, I've heard that there's a room down the cellar that's actually filled with undead, some kind of skeletons. You know, the other guys, they don't really want to deal with the undead. The undead are scary. That's one of the reasons why I think they decided that we should be telling everyone the place is haunted, because ghosts are scary and so are skeletons. But if you're the kind that would get rid of ghosts in the first place, maybe you can think about getting rid of some skeletons?
Is this the same kind of rumor that you originally told us?
No, not at all. There really is some skeletons. At least that's what I was told anyway. I haven't actually seen them, and I really don't want to see them.
What's upstairs?
Oh, well, that's just what the attic was. We really can't get up there anymore.
Okay, cool. I'm going to let him go.
Can I
And I'm
insight
gonna
the
start walking.
comment about the attic?
Sure.
I'm going to stealth down the stairs.
You know, the council.
Before you do that, I'm gonna put on my hands. Maxie, I can climb up. Do you want to go to the attic and see what's up there? Okay,
Well,
you're already
it's-
on. Never mind. All right,
Well,
you
Capacity.
disappeared from her.
So, Nox, are you heading down the stairs?
Yep.
Okay.
Stealth him.
All right, you ignored me. I'm gonna start climbing up then.
You know, the council might be very interested in this ring of theirs.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't hear you.
we should tell
thinking that.
somebody. As
Lobo
much as
gets
I
really-
understand,
Maybe we just want to tie him up and stick him back in his spot until we get done with this place.
what were you saying, Lobo?
Lobu gets really serious and he moves past Volan and goes up to Ned and he's like, "Look here, bud. I have one question, and that's, does old Joe have anything to do with this?"
No. Kapesk, meanwhile, has gotten up into the rafters. And as he does, he disturbs a nest of something that all come flying right at him.
Son of a bitch.
I tried to grab one in my jaws.
First, you have to roll for initiative.
All right, cool.
Wait, did Capes talk to me before I went down there?
Yeah, I was telling. Do you want to?
But couldn't find you anywhere.
Yeah, I said, did you want to go up with me?
So what you see, Kapesk, in front of you is a bunch of bat-like creatures with long, narrow faces.
No.
No,
And
Nice.
there are
Nice.
6 of them.
that's bad.
Hey, let's do this, guys.
First level,
You're
that is bad.
all the way in the attic by yourself, man.
Man,
This is the reverse of the spider thing,
Yes,
just
it
for
is.
capacity.
Yeah, and they're sturges. These are nasty.
Did I hear that? Hear them freak out or?
I'm not freaking out.
Kapasik isn't freaking out, but you probably heard a soft squeaking noise. But roll a perception check for me. See if any of you actually heard that. Because he isn't freaking out, which means their sound is very soft in comparison.
Oh crap! Holy crap!
Lobu and actually, yeah, Noxy, you hear a faint squeak in the distance coming from the direction of the attic. Volin and Dovin, you also hear, and Lobu, you also hear a faint squeaking noise, but you have no idea where it's all you know is it's coming from this direction somewhere.
It must be just a mouse. Keep going.
I can't imagine what else it would be.
Noxy, what would you like to do? You're currently downstairs. You're in. Hold on. Let me read the description for you, since this is an area with a description. As you're hearing a squeaking noise from somewhere above you, you notice that you're in the kitchen. This kitchen is dirty and damp, with patches of gray mold and cobwebs on the floor and the ceiling. In the southwest corner is some iron cooking equipment with a chimney above. Next to it, under the window, is a cracked and discolored stone sink. To the right of the sink, a small, closed wooden cupboard is fixed to the wall about 5 feet above the floor. Against the far wall, a flight of wooden stairs leads upward to the west, from the west to east. The woodwork of the staircase is decayed and a few treads are missing, which you easily avoided being a clever little goblin.
I'm gonna check into. Is this a door right here?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna check through that
Okay,
door.
so you begin to open that door, and at which point the 6 seconds is over.
Yep.
And next person is Dovin. What would you like to do?
Well, I hear the squeaking. Does it?
Roll a nature check to try to determine what that squeaking might have been. With advantage because you're a druid. Nope. Nope. The guess that was made earlier that maybe it's a Mr. Mouse seems very likely to you. Besides, it's not like you hear Capes screaming or anything like that.
Right. So I'm gonna be alerted, but I'm gonna remain here for now. Can I ready like a move action if something if my knowledge changes?
Sure, but which direction would you be moving in if your knowledge changed?
Towards the sound?
Alright.
You can ready a dash action, yeah. I think that's how it works.
Yeah. You can't actually ready a move, but you can ready a dash action. You can ready an action.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
So, the first Sturge comes and attacks Kapesk.
Yo, let's go. Miss.
Oops.
Bring up my shield and bash it. You guys do hear that, though. You hear a jovial scream.
Yeah,
Well, not scream,
those
yell.
of you who rolled a 20 or better definitely hears the, actually, no, an 18 or better, which means even Noxy hears it. Here's Kapesk give out a sort of lizardman call for battle and a bit of a bashing noise.
Can I take my my move action?
Yes, you may.
Stay right there. I point to Ned very firmly.
And the rest of you guys sees Dovin heading northward. Topaz, what would you like to do?
I don't think I heard it.
Well, you might not have heard it, but you would have seen or at least heard Dovin heading north at this point and telling Ned to stay put.
I can't justify going up there. I guess I move in here to block Ned from being able to go anywhere. Stand uncomfortably close and give him the eye.
Alright. So the next Sturge zips forward. Attacks capacity.
That misses again.
It hasn't attacked you yet.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking the same one. That one does hit.
Mm-hmm. And it attaches onto you.
5. Got it. 5 health.
You see its body.
Let's do
you see
this.
its body plumping up with your blood. Another Sturge comes forward.
I've heard lizard man tastes like chicken.
No, we taste like snake.
It also attaches itself to you.
Which also tastes like chicken, I think.
Really? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does it
reptiles taste like chicken.
Everything
Woohoo!
tastes like chicken.
I don't
Actually,
like chicken, that's
the
bad.
one time I had gator, it tasted like pork.
Really? Gator tastes like chicken to me.
Loba's gonna look at the. I assume there's a banister here.
It's a partly crumbled railing, which means you could easily jump down there, but it's 10 feet, so you would take dental damage.
That's. I was looking for a place to handcuff this dude, basically.
Yeah,
But
there's no
with
place
the
to do
lack
that with that.
I'm going to cuff, like, hey buddy, why don't you reach out your arms here? I'll do a little medicine check on those bruises for you too.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna slap the manacles on him.
Oh yeah, that's right. Manacles. He like stares at you in incomprehension. It's like, what? And he's like surprised that you're carrying manacles around with you, as if you need to arrest a random person.
Never leave home without them.
Manacles, a very useful D&D item.
Citizen's arrest.
Another Sturge comes in for the attack. That one misses.
Nope.
And yet another.
You're rolling well.
Yeah.
You're down, but you're not dead yet.
Yep. That sucks.
Kapesk, death saving throw, please.
Alright. Does that succeed?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Sucks. I thought I was gonna... Of course I had to roll really low in the initiative.
Volan!
Well, Lobu has...
If I'm going down... Wait, if I'm going down, can I, like, scream out?
I'll allow that. Basically, there's probably a loud enough thud as your body hits the floor to alert anyone who rolled an 18 or better. Which means Noxie, Dovin, Lobu, and it was Volan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys all hear. Basically, Topaz is the only one who didn't... Topaz would have been the one not to notice.
I'm gonna call out Kapesk, like kind of with a worried raise.
It's not your turn, so it's
Oh,
Volan's turn.
okay.
Great. So Lobu has handcuffed Ned.
Yeah, you hear Lobu hit. You see Lobu handcuffing Ned, and then you hear a thud coming from the direction that squeak came from. The same place that you also heard earlier a war cry from the lizard man.
God
Had
damn
to
it.
all roll above 20. They had to.
I know, Lobu, you got Ned, right? And I'll start heading.
Loba's like, I got it. Get him. And actually, never mind.
This form of Sturges is bad enough when there's an entire party there to fight them. The lizard man decided to go off on his own.
I have an 18 AC. The only reason they hit me is because they all got above 20.
Yeah, that happens.
If I heard the body thud, I might use my action to dash.
Sounds like a plan.
Just get me up
Logan
like
looks-
at least 1 health. If you could get me to 1 health, I'm good.
The bigger
I had a
question is,
plan.
the bigger question is, how are they going to get up into the attic? There's no
I
stairs.
wasn't very far. I was still climbing up when they attacked me. So would my body still would fall down onto
Oh, that's a good
the ground?
point. That's
So,
a
boom.
really good point.
So yeah, you guys see my body.
GM accepts that point. So, you see Gefesca's body laying there with three small bat-like things plumping up with his blood, with their faces stuck into his body.
Well, that's my turn. Wait, I'll call out, guys, help.
Alright. Another Sturge, eager for warm blood, or, whatever Sturge, well, technically it's in Lizard Man, but, ready for warmish blood, comes streaking out and immediately goes for Volan. And misses.
Of course.
Noxie! Okay, as you're looking into that door, you get a description, and then I will then you'll have an opportunity to respond to the noise above you. So, what you see in front of you. This room displays the effects of damp and decay more than most. Mold is growing in patches on the floors, walls, and even the ceiling. You can see a large copper cask, split, discolored, and empty, that's standing under the window, with a small heap of crockery, all turned into shards on the floor beside it. You can see stairs leading downward.
Okay, well, I found the cellar, but there's some serious shit going on above me, so I'm gonna head upstairs.
Alright. And that will give you 5 extra feet of movement now that you're here, and you can actually see one of the surges. Plus, you can see Kapask lying there with three of them bloating on his blood.
2 of them now.
Okay, well, I am in stealth.
Oh no,
so
you're right. Never mind.
I am in stealth, so I am just gonna attack this one with a dagger.
Alright.
I think do I get advantage on that?
Yes, you do.
Alrighty.
These things have like 0 health, so you just
Yeah.
gotta hit it.
Yeah. Bump. And that one just collapses to the ground dead.
Alright, that's my turn. Oh wait, no, I can bonus action hide. I would like to do that. Just down the stairs.
Alright. Roll me a stealth.
Oh, no advantage
not
on that.
advantage, no. Dovin!
I think I need to. If I stabilized Kapesk, what would happen?
He would still take death saving throws as soon as the surges continue to attack him or draw his blood out.
You gotta get me to above 1 health.
I can't do that.
Do that or kill the ones that are on me.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go that route. Cause I have no way of healing you. Alright, I'm gonna use guidance. Not guidance, I meant frostbite.
Well,
Cool.
Dead.
Nice.
There's still 2 more hanging on to him.
Ugh. I guess I'll run up to him and try and yelling and try and scare them off of them.
Bonus action intimidation.
Waving my arms, yelling like a crazy old man.
Yep.
It looks more difficult than not.
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
Ooh.
So Sturge comes flying down from the ceiling and immediately tries to attack Dovin.
16 hits.
Zoop.
Ow, 7.
Suck, 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 suck.
Ew.
Topaz.
Alright. 5, 10, 15,
So you
20.
see these bat-like creatures with large mosquito-like faces. Currently, 2 of them are attached to Kapask, and he's lying on the ground, not moving. And one of them is just attached itself to Dovin.
I don't really have a clear shot. I will fling a dart at the one on Dolan, Dovin.
Okay.
I think I'm at disadvantage.
Yeah, you're at disadvantage for Volan being there. Also, because you're throwing it at something that's on somebody, if you get a low enough rating, it might hit him. Alright. this one just barely misses hitting both him and the and the creature.
Alrighty.
Do you have anything else you can do?
No. I can't do another attack with darts.
Alright, so the Sturge that was on Capesk detaches due to the intimidation effect from Dovin. Second Sturge on Capesk, however, continues to drain blood from him, which let's see, that's 1d4 plus 3. Just to see how if it actually gets it to the 10 mark, what it needs. And Capesk, you instantly lose a death saving throw from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
Libu.
I look Ned in the eye and I'm like, look, Ned, this is a bad situation and I want you to follow me. I've got the key to your manacles. I'm going to let you out. But if you try and betray me, I'm going to ruin your shit. So follow behind.
Roll either persuasion or intimidation. Alright. He nods. Alright.
And Lobu's actually going to double move.
At which point you can see the flying things.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Another Sturge comes buzzing down here. Immediately goes for Lubu. Bzz, 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 bzz.
Is that what they? Oh, okay.
Do they make buzz noise?
Well,
They do now.
saying.
That's a hit.
Zoop. There's now a Sturge hanging after you.
Every other hit was below 18 after me.
Vesk, death saving throw, please. Please don't roll a 1. Please don't roll. Ooh, second failure. Vesk.
Might lose capacity here, guys.
I really hope we don't, but yeah. Rollin.
Capest's situation looks the most dire, so I'm gonna pull the quarterstaff off my back and walk into the space that's free.
There's space there and space there for free.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna try to hit it like a kind of using my quarterstaff as a baseball bat, trying to knock it off.
The one that's currently attached to him, or the one that isn't attached to anyone right now?
The one who's attached to him.
Okay. Oops. Alright, just don't roll on... Okay, cool. Yeah, you got that one. It's dead. I was to say, don't roll on that one or you're hitting Capesk, which will instantly kill him at this point.
Yep.
You just smash him in the face and then that's the end of Capesk.
Problem solved.
That would suck.
If he spells another death saving throw, however, or if the other Sturge decides to attack him, he will die. Nuxie.
Is there no more Sturges on Capesk?
Capescus is laying there dying.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no more.
Alright. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna attack the one on Nobu. With a dagger.
Okay. You just barely missed that one, because you came very close to accidentally stabbing Nobu, and you had to withdraw your hand at the last moment.
Alright. Gonna go back and hide. And that's my turn.
Nice.
Good turn.
poison.
Ah! Ah!
You've got a Sturge on you. It's trying to suck your blood out.
Oh no, only 2 damage.
That's okay. They basically have 1 health.
They have 2 health, actually, but still.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's still alive.
No.
I might be going down.
Alright, and the Sturge on you. Yeah, because it's plus... you have, what, how much health left, Dovin?
3.
Yeah, and whatever I roll, it's 1d4 plus 3, so you instantly go down.
Oof. Alright, here we go. Hold my hand down.
Topaz.
All right.
Sorry if I had a higher initiative roll.
Let's see. I don't want to get in Noxie's way. I'll go there and try to smack the one off Lobu.
You guys can just use an action to take it off. You don't have to hit it.
You don't?
No. You can just grab it and remove it.
Can I just grab it and remove it?
I'll allow that. Because
Is it an action?
I really don't want to Sturge to TPK, so I'm gonna allow Topaz to forget that roll just now and just remove the Sturge from Nobu.
Is it still alive?
Yes, it's still alive. It's fluttering there, but you just knocked it off of him.
Can I stop it?
You have a bonus action?
Yes.
To attack with? Alright, then you can try that. And that misses.
They're quick.
Yeah, they're small. The one there goes for Vulin. And that misses. Lubu! Your friend, your new buddy Kapesk is laying there dying. Your friend Dovin still has one of those things on him. The one on you was just taken off. Topaz, was dealing with it. What do you wish to do?
Save the druid. Save the druid.
Well,
Save
we're
him.
gonna.
He's more important.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on Kapesk.
Yeah!
Okay.
Wow. Nice.
Alright. Let's do
And
this.
then I forgot that that's a bonus action, so then with my action, I'm gonna
you have to
pull
actually make the, you just...
1d4 plus your spellcasting.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
There should be an automatic thing in there. I mean, did you drag and drop it from the compendium? Or do you take it from Charactermancer? Because either one of those should have populated the spell completely.
I probably just wrote it in, to be honest, but here we go. It's easy enough.
It's very easy just to drag and drop.
So that'll be 5.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah, you might. I said you might want to try dragging and dropping so it automatically populates. It's just easier to pay attention to. So, yeah, Capes, you're back up. You just regained. You've got a couple holes in you now.
I'm pissed.
And what would you like your action to be, Lebu?
I'm going to pull the Sturge off of Dobin.
Okay. Dobin's just laying there. Okay, which one was that? Okay, so it's this one. The one that doesn't have a marker on it is going to attack Topaz.
That will miss.
Alright. Kapesk, what do you wish to do?
Screw these guys. Alright. I'm going to swing at this one first. Hold on, I need to unmark my death saving throws. Okay. Are you kidding?
Miss?
Yeah, of course.
Small,
Hungry Jaws.
Small little things. Oh, but that gets it. Yeah, you just look at that and then you.
Oh.
Yep. Yep.
Alright. And I gained health points equal to my con, so I get one more health point.
And you taste, your own blood in your mouth, along mixed with the Sturge's blood. Because
Hmm.
that thing had been glutting on your vital fluids.
I'm moving right there.
Circle
That's
of
my
life.
turn. Works.
Volin, what do you wish to do?
Seeing Capes take that one down, I'll turn to my side and come down two-handed again on one of the other.
Yeah, there's two of them kind of like there next to each other. And one of them is now dead. You just cut it in two. The one left is full of blood and seems to be hovering there. Noxie, what do you wish to do?
I'm just gonna come in and finish that off. With advantage, of course.
Mm-hmm. Because you're flanking.
Oh,
And the blood that used to be part of Dovin now just sprays everywhere as you finish off the last of the Sturges. However, Dovin is still bleeding out on the floor.
Just for funsies, I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna use the clothes that I found to wrap up his wounds so he doesn't bleed out.
Ned shouts as soon as he sees that and goes, "No, that's my clothing!"
No, it's not.
Oh no, wait, sorry, that I was looking at
I'm walking over and backing him up against the wall. You can just be silent.
Dovin, you're not stabilized. You're no longer bleeding out, but you're still unconscious.
I look over at Lubu. Do you have any more magic?
I got one spell left.
Don't waste that. I'm gonna. No, I could carry him. I could try and carry him. Me or Volin could.
Was this another trick of you and your friends?
Ned shakes his head. No, I had no idea
No.
those things were up there.
This was my stupidity.
Oxy holds up a
Alright.
sign. I found the cellar.
I don't think any of us are in condition to interrupt and raid a smuggling den. Our magic user is unconscious. Lobu can only do a healing spell one more time. We're not in a position to keep fighting right
You need to rest.
I do have 6 magic fish. Do you think we could force feed him magic fish?
No,
I
well,
really
it's
like it
unconscious.
before.
I don't think he liked raw fish when he tried.
I'm fit enough to guard if we wish to rest here.
I can take guard with you, Topaz.
Here, Ned objects. You want us here out in the hall?
You want to go sleep on the moss-infested beds?
Well, there's a bed in the western corner of this floor. That we sometimes have used it for naps. It's it doesn't have any sheets or anything like that, but it's it's sturdy enough. It's not moldy.
It works. Put Dovin on that. Oh, and do you want to help me carry him?
Yeah, I'll help.
Anish, because she's helping?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm just moving all you guys' tokens in here just to be fast on it. Alright. I think I overlapped the token somewhere. Ah, there we go.
I'll stay in the door for now.
Alright.
I'll stay next to Topaz.
So, after these pretty harrowing fights and discovering Ned to be not who he was claiming to be, after you rescued him in the first place, all of you are now level 2.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
I get some pretty wild dreams.
We just do that now?
Level up.
Cool.
Yeah, Dovin,
Goodbye.
Yeah, Dovin,
Alright.
you just, yeah. Actually,
Goodbye, nimble escape. Hello, cunning action.
because you're a Circle of Dreams druid. That's correct,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
So, as you are taking your nap, you're kind of in forced nap and everything like that. At the point of that, you start seeing images in your mind of a ship. It's not a very fancy ship, but it's a ship.
You cut out a bit. Not a very what ship?
Not a very fancy ship, but it's a ship. It's got a couple of decks, about 4 of them. Upper deck, main deck, a hold, and bilge where water can come in and all that. And it's just got a single mast and all. But it's like you can almost see yourself and your companions on this ship, sailing somewhere. It's weird. And that's pretty much all you get. And now, Dovin, you wake up.
Quick question, DM.
Yep.
Do we have the option to take the average, or do we keep the roll?
I'm gonna let you take the average.
Dovin got a beefy roll. Holy shit.
I was gonna say he would have had more HP than me, the bar.
That's a -1. Yeah, no. You all see it. Kavesk is, like, visibly dejected.
Poor Kapask.
Is everybody all right? Ooh. Wow, those things got me.
Yeah,
Stuck me.
Dovin, how are you doing?
I'm Ooh. Callie showed me another wild dream, but other than that, I'm doing quite all right. I think I kind of like poke the wounds, which are still a bit sore.
They're wrapped, so.
Is Kapesk all right? He was on the floor.
Kapesk, are you?
Walked away.
Did he make it?
He's gonna be fine.
Oh, that's good. Kapesk, where'd you go?
Here, large ting is like, hand axe gets thrown into the hallway.
Nox is gonna poke her head in here. And she holds up the sign. You alright?
Just made a mistake. I'm good.
Dovin's gonna poke in cautiously because he heard something hitting the wall kind of violently. You okay, dear friend?
There's like a hand axe like in the wall.
Do you have letting out some steam?
The steam that I couldn't let out on those blood bat things.
She holds up another sign and it says, "Sorry I didn't come with you."
No, I'm glad you didn't because you would have been attacked too.
Well, we should maybe just be a little bit more careful about wandering into attics. Never liked attics. They're always so dark and musty.
Just stand up and grab the hand axe and pull it out of the wall and like, so you found the cellar?
She nods.
Alright. If
Let's
you guys
get
want to go
hammered.
there, we can go there.
Kill some skeletons.
We need to figure out what we're going to do about this smuggling ring.
Yeah. I mean, are we going to take them on? Or if there's just smuggling goods, then I mean,
Well,
I'm
technically
gonna be honest,
illegal.
I don't see much of a point. I don't.
Yeah, I know. I'm not against the legal things, but Dovin seems he usually is, so.
Would it put you more at ease if we looked into it, Dovin?
I mean, they shouldn't be smuggling, but I'm not sure it's worth risking our lives. I mean, it's at the very least, if we're not going to stop it, we should tell somebody that this is happening. But like I said, I'm not sure that they aren't, according to Ned, they aren't doing slavery. They aren't killing anyone. So we shouldn't necessarily risk our lives to stop this. But
They're not the smartest people.
that too.
1 second. I'll lean my head into the room. Hey, Ned. How many smugglers are there?
Ned kind of looks up from where he's been sitting, still shackled and everything like that. He goes, well, it kind of depends on if they're down there or not. I mean, if they're out, there's not as many, but if they're in, well, they're. He thinks for a moment. Let's see. I guess that. Let's see. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's at least 10 at any given time.
10. Right.
At least.
Do I think he's telling the truth, or he's really just trying to get us out of here?
Roll an insight. From what you can tell, he actually doesn't know for certain how many there might be down there, and he's, not sure if he should tell you more than there is or less, or he knows there's at least 10 people there, but there could be more. I mean, there could be twice that many as far as he knows. He just knows there's at least 10.
Listen, Ned, you don't know a lot, huh?
He shakes his head. Nope. No,
that's fair.
Probably.
Nope.
That's probably why they chose him.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
He says there's at least 10 at any given time, and he seems to be telling the truth from his own knowledge, whatever he knows or not, but...
10?
I think he's a lackey and full of goat spit. We can't believe anything he says.
So you can, just let me go now, right? Right?
Yeah, no.
Just because you're expendable to them doesn't mean you're not worth something to the people in town. We're taking you before the council. I'm sure they'll be very interested in your little smuggling operation.
Honestly, I need to kill something, but last time I took initiative it didn't work out well, so whatever you guys decide.
Well, we killed some bats. I'm quite pleased with that.
Hmm.
No ghosts. Everyone looks annoyed.
Well, since we know that there's no ghosts here,
Well, he
we're
did
not
say
sure
there
whether
was.
or not.
He did say there were skeletons.
Well, do we want to take him back and offload him onto the authorities before we deal with this? Let them know what's going on.
DM, this is going to seem like a non sequitur, but can you describe the bed a little bit?
Alright, well, this is the bed in room 12, so that description is the following. A 4-poster bed stands against the wall opposite the fireplace. Its woodwork is worm-ridden, and the curtain that once screened the bed area is torn and stained. There's no bed linen, but the bed is mostly intact. Underneath the bed, there is bits and pieces of rodent scrap, and even an odd sock that seems to have somehow gotten lost there.
Dang. Everything in here is so rotten, I can't tie this dude to it.
That's a shame.
God damn it, I hate when that happens. I hit the wrong button when I'm trying to move between maps to set something up.
I have pittons. You can put one into the wall and tie it to the piton.
Ooh, that's good.
I'll walk over and... which wall looks the sturdiest?
What? I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Which wall looks the sturdiest?
Roll an investigation check.
Someone might want to do that with me. I'm notoriously not smart. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Lobu's like, this is the spot.
Most likely, one of the exterior walls would be smart. In fact, you think that the one right about
Right.
here would probably be best because it's against the fireplace.
Alright. I'm gonna play against. Excuse me. I'm gonna put the pitten against the wall, and I'm going to take my hammer. I'm gonna slam it in.
Alright. Just a standard strength check, just to make sure.
Do I get advantage because I'm using tools?
Yes,
Or...
yes
no.
you do.
Sweet.
And it's fine.
21. That was. Bam.
Well, the DC I was putting on it was about an 8, so...
Okay,
It would have
cool.
been fine either way.
Alright, you can time to that.
Yeah, Lobu just like kind of
Ned is now the one that looks dejected. There's just a heavy frown on his face, and he starts sniffling.
don't worry, buddy, we'll be back for you. If we don't die.
This is bad. This is not good.
Open. Do you want to leave Callie here with him so we can keep an eye on him?
Oh, well, I can really only talk to Callie when she's within 100 feet of me.
I don't think the house is 100 feet.
How good is my geometry? Do we think everything within the house is within 100 feet? Probably, right?
In real life, I am terrible at judging distances of anything, but since I can kind of... let's see. It's 10 feet between floors. I know that much for this. Each square is 5 feet. Each hall is 5 feet wide. So each square is 5 feet. So
Your house is only about 70 feet.
so 70 feet
wide.
plus there's going down an extra 20 feet. So it's possible there'll be places in the in this cellar that you might not be able to reach Callie from this corner.
How familiar switch is they can ping you, they can talk to you, but you just can't see or hear through them if you're
Okay.
more than 100 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she could still tell you if something's happening.
Oh, okay. Alright, Callie, why don't you make a new friend?
Ned kind of looks at the crab and goes, "What? What's that?"
She's just a crab. Don't worry. She won't hurt you. She can't hurt you. She's just a sweet girl. Don't worry.
I lean in and give him a smirk.
Crab?
She's
I lean
my
in and give him
friend.
a smirk, and I pinch my fingers. I was like, if you feel bad about it, just look at the crab and say, I pinch.
Nice.
Do you guys need a 5-minute break at all? We've got like at least another hour to go.
I'm good.
You're good for now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alrighty. So, what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna walk over to Ned. If anything bad happens, look at Callie and say, I don't know, what's a fucking word? Oranges. You say oranges to her, and she'll ping Dovin.
Pesk, real quick. I don't think he should have his mouth free.
Alright. In that case, hit the wall 3 times. Callie will ping Dovin. If there's something wrong and you don't tell her, Callie will ping Dovin twice and we'll know there was something happening in there that you decided you didn't want to tell us about. Now, you can imagine that may have some repercussions for you. So I recommend, if anything happens, you tell Callie. Got that?
Alright.
Good.
He kind of
Right.
nods, dejected, still looking very dejected. He's getting worried.
Insight check to see if he's actually going to do it.
He's kind of worried about this idea that he's supposed to be gagged, though.
Yeah, heading into that, I'm just gonna tear some cloth off of my pants and I'm gonna shove it in his mouth.
I was going to use his own
Uh,
clothes, but that works too.
He doesn't have
Yeah,
any
it just-
clothes. Remember, he's still mostly naked.
No. The clothes that I have. I have his clothes, remember?
I thought those were the ones that were used to bind Dovin's wounds. Dovin still has
Yeah.
them. That's the case.
Just gag him with his own underground.
Did I use all of them to bind him? Did I use all of them?
Probably not. So yeah, I guess you can use like the rest of it, whatever he's got to.
She already did that, so.
Ned, you talk too much for a man who doesn't know what he's talking about. So sorry, but no.
Ooh,
For
burn!
burn damage.
I thought I was the one who did
And
vicious
he's
mockery.
managing to frown for the gag. It's like it's like he's back to where he was, except now he's got metal shackles on, and he's the opposite end of the hallway.
I put my Capacitor puts his hand up for a high five for Bolin.
The nicest.
Be glad, human. If it were up to me, I'd break both your arms.
Good thing it's not up to her. Can we just all agree that she doesn't have any say in these type of situations? Because that's. Yeah, that's fine. No, discard. You cannot talk.
So, what would you guys like to do now? You secured your prisoner. You left a familiar there to watch over him.
Basement.
Everybody's rested? Yeah, let's go down.
I'm gonna stealth.
I'll stealth behind Noxie.
Yeah.
No advantage. Still pretty good.
Hey.
Wow, you guys are
Hey.
all rolling well for this.
You just had to say something, didn't you?
Well,
First three are like it's like sneaking around, like ooh,
Yeah.
Kapaska's like lying low, and then Dovin rolling low. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Yeah, we're like
I'm still
ghosts in front, and in the back he's like, "Hey, are we being quiet?"
I'm still riding high on that sick burn.
basically, Dovin, Lobu, and Volan are probably all back there chatting, while the other three are just sneaking.
Guys, skeleton.
I know. It's gonna be so cool. I wonder if there's anything to do with my dream. Have you guys ever been on a boat?
I'm fingering a
Yes.
dart. I'm really debating flinging one back at them.
I had this crazy dream about a boat. We were all on it.
Shut up.
Oh, sorry. But it was really cool. I could like smell the ocean and everything.
What happened on the boat, Dovin? You keep talking about this.
Well, we were all on it. I mean, nothing really happened except we were on a boat, which was pretty fucking cool. I mean, I've been on a boat before. 6 of us. Like, usually my dreams aren't like that specific. Usually they're a lot more. This is meaningful.
So, a quick re-description of this room. This room displays the effects of damp and decay more than most. Mold is growing in patches on the floors, wall, and ceiling. A large copper cask, split, discolored, and empty, stands under the window with a small heap of crockery shards on the floor beside it. Stairs lead down to which presumably the cellar. Are you all heading down to the cellar at this point?
Yep.
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 I'm right behind Noxie.
Alright, who just walked down there first?
I walked down there first.
So, as soon as one of you has now stepped on that stair, no matter how good your stealth check is, a sudden scream comes rising up from all around you.
Great.
Everybody must roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Hey. I have a mind of steel trap. You cannot terrify me.
Oh god, okay. Volan just failed it.
Oh wow.
This screams that sound like hideous torment and torture have caused you to have to lose confidence in all of your ability checks for the next hour. AKA, because you failed to save, you have a disadvantage in all ability checks.
Damn.
Unless you're immune to frightened condition. Being a half-orc, are you immune to frightened condition?
I don't believe.
Correct, I didn't think so. You can repeat the saving throw every 15 minutes, but it lasts an hour otherwise.
Oof.
Bolin, you alright over there?
I don't.
Just
What was
screaming.
that? Yeah, what was that scream?
The screams start fading away after that.
Did that
Just gonna
sound
head
like-
on forward.
Yeah, I'll follow Maxie. Nope. I'm gonna check on Volan first. Is she okay?
Uh,
You like visibly distraught, or
yeah, I'm gonna say I'm shaking a little bit.
I'm gonna
We
put
are
a hand
given
on her
away.
shoulders.
We may as well make haste now.
And now we're back to Theater of the Mind.
Sweet. Bye, Lulu.
Bye.
Fun.
Bye. Have fun.
But
You'll make sure you don't die.
Bye.
we can also decide if you guys want to stop here, and therefore next week we will not have Theater of the Mind, we'll have an actual map. And maybe we'll get to play.
I'm cool with whatever you guys decide.
I'm good to keep going. It's up to y'all.
I mean, it'd be nice to play with, what's his name, Mike? But if everybody else wants to keep going, I'm okay with that.
I'm cool with whatever.
I'd kind of like to keep going, but I can also wait. It's up to you guys.
How about you everybody write down their vote and just cast it there? Like yay or keep going or quit for the night.
Did you put or?
Yes, I did.
You can't do that. You gotta go one way or the other.
No, that's an abstained vote, which means whatever gets the most.
Is yay keep going?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll abstain. It's fine.
Looks like we're still going then. Okay.
All right.
So, as you get down into the basement, shoulder-height wooden bottle racks line the north and west walls here. There appear to be no intact bottles left, however, in the racks, and you can see shattered bottles covering the floor. Against the east wall, at the foot of the stairs, rests two large metal storage bins. They also appear to be empty. In the center of the room lies a corpse, clad in plate mail. A long sword lies by the corpse's right side, and a large shield covers its legs.
How's it laying? Like, does it look like it was intentionally set there, or what's the blood like? I'm just investigating everything around the corpse.
Alright, roll an
Essentially.
investigation check.
Does it look
I'm
real?
super smart. I'm super smart. I suck.
Alright.
I'm also doing the same.
Okay, good. Because, oof,
Yep.
it's a dead body.
Yep.
Are there exits? Entrances or exits?
Does it look real, or does it look...
It looks real. It looks like it's rotting.
Is it human?
Yes, it does appear to be a human.
I want to look at the longsword. What does it look like?
And no, you cannot discern any other exits or entrances except for the one that you came in through. Roll an investigation check.
Is that because of the dark or because there aren't any?
You don't see any. It is dark down here, yes, but you also, those of you with dark vision, do not see any.
Okay.
All right. So as you kind of glance around at the longsword, it looks like it's usable. Looks like you could take it as a weapon.
Do I see anybody else in the room?
No, you do not. Let's see. Also,
And I want to take a...
hold on one second.
Sure.
As you're looking around, you also spot out of the corner. Oh, okay, Topaz, roll investigation check, please. Yeah, Topaz finds nothing. Logan, as you're looking at the sword, you also see out of the corner of your eye an intact bottle of wine that seems to have fallen underneath the rack. You could see you could just barely make out the label of a unicorn as you lift your head up.
I'm gonna. I've learned my mistake. I'm gonna take one of my arrows and poke the bottle.
All right. You leave the corpse behind. You go into there. You poke the bottle. It rolls slightly and then rolls back to where it was.
Okay, I'm gonna take the bottle.
Noxie's gonna hold up a sign. Ghosts.
I'm
Take the
gonna.
bottle. What is it? Does anything happen when I take the bottle?
No, it looks like a very nice bottle of wine of some kind.
Noxie, do you see anything over here?
She shakes her head.
I'm gonna rest my hand on Vaughn and Lobu's arms real quick and look through Callie's eyes to check in on Ned.
Ned seems to be struggling with his bindings. Other than that, he is still where he is. He still looks very dejected, staring at the now metal bindings he has.
I'm glad he's enjoying his upgraded restraints. I'm gonna snap back to present.
Looking at the body, does the armor and the shield look usable?
Yeah.
Let's see. The armor looks banged up, but the shield looks like it's usable.
Is it better than normal shield?
It looks just like a regular shield.
Hey, magic people, look at the sword and the shield. Are they magic?
Well, if you give me 10 minutes, I could tell you for sure, but
Well,
Can I do
we
that?
can give you those 10 minutes, and in those 10 minutes we can look around, because apparently there's an entrance from here to their secret base, so there's got to be something here.
Can we rolling the body over and looking through for pouches or anything like that?
Who's rolling the body over?
Topaz.
Topaz? Alright, so Topaz would be about here at that point, and the rest of you is kind of like, gathered around. Lebu's over here. And as soon as you do that, Topaz, bugs come squirming out from inside the body.
Ew.
Nope.
that's nasty.
Lots and lots of them.
Redemption. Here we go.
Tobin and Roland are very motivated by bugs.
I am.
Oh, actually, okay, cool.
traumatized.
Rock grub's great.
What are rock grub?
Bad.
Good. Very good. At the here, they taste great. There you go. There's a good roll. Look at that.
I hate when this happens. There we go.
You good?
Yeah, rock grubs are bad. Lebu! Have to roll for Lebu now. Yay! Initiative. Alright.
Nice.
Topaz!
Alright, bonus action, I'm going to spend a key point and use it for patient defense, dodge action.
Alright.
And then for my action, I'm going to try to stomp some.
Which one are you going for?
The northernmost one.
Okay. So they start squishing a bit under your feet.
Gross.
Ooh.
Yeah, pretty gross.
Oh, good. They're not
Nice.
resistant. These ones, unlike the last time you fought, are not resistant to bludgeoning damage. Spiders are. Thankfully for you guys. Grubs are not.
Grub.
Get Pesk.
Okay. We know they're there, right?
Yep, you see that the swarms of grubs is coming out and it's attacking Topaz.
I'm running. This is revenge. Alright, I'm going to, swing my battle axe down upon them. Are you kidding?
No, that hits. These things, are,
Oh!
unlike the spiders, are not good. Do not have good defense.
Sweet. So that's 11 damage, and bonus action bite. I don't have Hungry Jaws.
Alright,
Ew, you're eating rock
and
grub.
biting. Roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Ooh.
Alright. I lived in the swamp.
Yeah.
I'm used to eating bugs.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. At 20, so
Jesus.
I'm used to eating things.
While these things can be pretty dangerous normally, your mouth is also equally dangerous, and it cancels out whatever danger they might have. They actually taste pretty good. They taste like a delicacy as far as you're concerned.
I'm like a Komodo dragon. I have like a bacteria in my mouth that just destroys any other bacteria.
Considering your lack of charisma and your wonky jaw, yes, actually, I think you personally do have that.
I'm adding that to my features right now. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and that's my turn, the 15 damage.
Noxie!
Alright. Am I considered still in stealth?
You are still in stealth, yes.
Alright. I'm going to attack this one with a crossbow.
Excellent.
Forgot to do sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Alright.
And
Oh, you have another attack?
nope, I'm just going to back here and hide behind Dovin.
Alright. Stealth. Oh! Yeah,
Nice.
even your party isn't sure where you are at the moment.
You just disappear from this plane.
So, the swarm of bugs attempts to attack Topaz.
I blink.
Does it have disadvantage for your
Yeah,
thing again?
they're
Okay,
disadvantaged.
that's what I thought. Oh, this wasn't 100% sure about that, so I wanted to bring the toggle up.
No.
And the second one, let's see. The second one goes for Kapesk.
Alright, cool.
And misses.
Sweet. Boo.
Lubu.
Oh, okay.
Can you mock rot grubs?
Probably
He
not.
mocked spiders. He mocked spiders.
These things have too low of wisdom and int combined. The spiders at least had high enough wisdom that allowed them to be potentially mocked.
MB said that he's going to stay close to Volan and vicious mockery
right.
bolt from a distance. Yeah. So if he can vicious mockery, that's what he said he wanted Lobu to do.
So he's staying close to Volan, which means he'd be over here.
I'd just say he should probably just do range attacks if he has any of those.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Mockery and mending. Let's see. I think he used up all of his spells.
We had a long rest, so he has his spell slots back.
We had a short rest.
Did we? Oh, okay, never mind.
But you guys leveled up, so that could be what you're thinking of.
So he might have one spell slot.
Yeah.
He's gonna look around. Let's see. He looks over at Volan and slaps you on the back, Volan, and says, "I'm gonna inspire you now. Go out and get those things."
What, is that an action to inspire?
Yep.
Okay, because he also said that he wanted to cast heroism on Volan at the beginning of battle.
I thought he already did that. So yeah, I thought that was already never mind. So yeah, he's
okay.
casting. Okay, so I think that's a bonus action actually, and that makes that a heroism an actual action. Oops, there we go. Basically to help her out, but you've also got your bardic inspiration as well.
Sweet.
Volan.
I'll look to Lobo gratefully, say thank you very much, and then I'm gonna run in. 10. And I will pull out my great axe.
Yeah, I got this one. I call that one. That one's mine. I need to kill something.
Alright. That is... Just can bring them down. You see a bunch of them get split in half by your axe. But still a lot more manage to squirm out of the way.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Dovin.
I don't really have much to do, so I'll just do a thrust for 1 damage.
Nice. Constitution save.
Nice.
Nice.
So they take 1 damage and they have disadvantage on their next attack.
Okay. Topaz.
I'm scared of these things.
Uh-oh.
Earbuds.
I do not like rot grubs. All right, so this one looks hurt though, right? At least.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
there's not as many there.
All right, I will go ahead and attack. I'll drop the patient defense and attack.
That rock bread pile is completely destroyed. You can pretty much go through and squish the rest of them with your spear tip. Just,
All right.
their blood
Bonus.
is squirting out everywhere.
Bonus action. I'll
Charlie.
kick the other group.
You feel them squish underneath your foot.
Oh.
20 damage total.
Kapesk.
All right. Let's hope this brings them down. Nope.
Actually, that does hit
It's
them.
fine. Oh, does it?
They have an 8 AC. They're easy to hit.
Dang. Nice. 7 damage. Does that kill it?
Nope. Actually, they only take 3 damage. Bludgeoning is the only thing that can hurt them fully. Everything else is half damage.
Ooh.
Oh, shoot. Okay then. Yeah, okay, I guess
Bites.
a little bit more damage.
More tasty morsels into your mouth. These things really are delicious.
Nice. Better than the freaking slugs I had to eat.
Maybe
that's my...
maybe it's the extra tang from all the diseases these things carry.
Maybe.
Noxie.
I'm gonna peek out from behind Dovin and shoot a bolt.
Oh my gosh, that's where you went.
Yep, that is enough damage to finish off that rest of that swarm. You basically aim your bolt just perfectly. It goes right through the whole group of them just as they're arranging themselves for another attack. And they're all dead now. Leaving Topaz with the body she just rolled and the revelation of an explorer's pack, minus the rations, because the rock grubs ate those all.
Seeing how Kapesk was enjoying them, I'm going to take my bolt with all of them in it. I'm going to use it as a kebab and eat some.
Nice.
I'm stepping away.
Noxie, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
I'm being careful not to step on rot grubs or glass.
No advantage, but
They actually taste disgusting as far as you're concerned. You don't know how Kapesk can stomach these, let alone the fact that he seems to be very much enjoying them. But they're making your little goblin, they're making your mouth start to burn some. Not enough to actually
must spit
hurt
'em
you,
out.
but they taste like they might be toxic.
Oh, Noxie, don't eat those. Oh,
Pescalas is like, I can eat them. You guys can't.
that's
Help
fine.
yourself. It's all you.
I don't. They're all gone. We killed them all.
Do we still want me to look at
Yeah.
the shield?
Look at the shield and the sword, and we will look around for a secret entrance.
Everybody looking around, roll an investigation check.
All right. While they're doing that, I'm gonna cast detect magic as a ritual.
All right.
It was an explorer's pack.
That's finally a good intelligence roll.
It's an explorer's pet. Okay, what you found on the body, that's usable. The plate mail, unfortunately, is not. Oh wait, it is serviceable. Sorry, it's just banged up, and it will fit a medium creature. The sword and but it probably won't be sellable. Is what it is. But the longsword and the shield are both in good condition, which means you can either just choose to keep them or sell them. And there's an explorer's plaque here, but it doesn't have any rations or water.
We were investigating the room, and he's identifying the sword and the shield to see if they're magic. Yeah.
Yep.
So do we find?
Yes. So after the next.
Our investigation.
So
sorry.
After the 10 minutes have gone by, and you guys are investigating the room, several of you come to one little area, and just like as the spell is being finished, are all nodding, going, "There's a secret door over here. It shouldn't be that hard to open it. We just need to wait for the spell." And yeah, the things are not magic at all. They're just armor and banged up armor. Banged up plate mail, a shield, a nice shield, and a decent sword.
Alright, I'll take the sword just cause.
Could anybody benefit from this armor?
No.
It's a bit much for me.
Libu shakes his head.
Noxie shakes her head.
I have a natural AC, so I don't need armor.
Better than full plate?
Yes.
Wow. Alright then.
I think I'd do better without armor. Maybe leave.
Well, we don't use armor apparently.
Well, I can use armor, but I'm not too fond of things so big and bulky and made of metal.
I can use armor, but my natural AC is pretty high.
Alright, well, for the next 10 minutes or so, I can see magical effects, but otherwise, we're good to go.
Okay, let's open this door then.
Should
wait
do
for
it
everyone.
quietly.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do it as quiet as I can if anyone wants to help me with that, because I don't roll the greatest usually.
I'm gonna stealth as well.
So, opening the door.
Alright. So, you managed to get the secret door open, and you see by torchlight, this chamber was once quite a large cellar, but it has since been converted into some kind of living quarters. You can see before you.
Nice.
You can see before you 10 crude beds that are standing along the southern wall, each with a wooden locker at its foot. A long wooden trestle table, ringed by rickety stools, dominates the center of the room. You see metal cutlery, cups, and dirty plates that are sitting on top of it. A cook stove is installed near the table, and evidence of a recently cooked meal sits in a pot atop of it. A large ham hangs from a loop of twine near the stove. You can also see a sturdy set of stairs leading into a trapdoor in the ceiling above, and there are 2 wooden doors in the east side of this room. You don't see anybody in here, though. It's all empty and quiet.
Cautiously move in.
Wait. That was very...
Hold on. Do you think we're looking around? This looks like it was like the food you said was like recently cooked and stuff like that.
Yep, it looks like
We should...
What?
roll an investigation check, and I'll let you know how long it's been abandoned.
Sure.
Can I help her with that?
Sure. Yeah. The two of you approach that. You look around, and it's like, ugh. Moment of inspiration hits you. You were making, before you guys stealth through that door, you were making a ton of noise fighting those bugs.
Yeah.
10 minutes have gone by. That's about how long ago this food's been abandoned.
Sounds about right.
Whoever was in here must have made it out somewhere.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet they know we're here.
I
We
might
should-
as well go and guns blazing if everyone knows we're here.
So the doors
Well-
that you see in this room are to the east. There is a ladder heading up. Sorry, there's a ladder heading to a trap door in the west.
I look through Callie's eyes again. Is she still within range?
Yeah, she's just barely in range, and Ned just has his head hanging low. He looks very sad.
Our friend is still there. But for who knows how long.
We better hurry then.
Well, what's our goal here?
I don't know, actually. Are we taking these guys down?
I mean, I don't think we have much of a choice at this point. I don't think they're gonna let us leave, and they know we're here. I mean, we're
Noxie shows
Maybe
a
the
sign.
guards will pay us.
There was screams, so there is ghost.
Yeah, what was that scream? Was it like a trap, or was it something?
Roll an
I
intelligence
barely
check.
noticed it.
You suddenly think back for a moment to what happened there, and it hits you, and you probably, facepalm or, hit the top of your head or something like that. Ah! Of course, that was a magic mouth smell.
A magic mouse smell?
Magic mouth.
Spell. It's a spell.
Oh, spell. Okay.
Called Magical Mouth, and it was basically a way of alerting things. It's also potentially the other reason why this room that you're currently in has been abandoned. They might have heard that too.
That was a magic spell, which means we're dealing with people that have access to magic.
Moving to
We
the
should be-
ladder, going up it.
All right. Let's see where that ladder leads.
Take care. We need to proceed with extreme caution. We need to either get out of here before we get in more trouble.
All right. You poke your head up, and up from that ladder, and it seems that you have emerged into a room. A door to the north wall leads onto a small patio. The paving cracked and overturned with weeds. Other than a pile of refuse in the southeast corner, the room is bare. In fact, when you get up there, a sudden you seem to trigger another magic mouth spell. This one booms in a loud, malevolent voice. "Welcome, fools! Welcome to your death!" Ha 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 ha! And you must roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, Topaz?
Whoever just opened the door. So yes, Topaz. And you succeed.
Why don't you let me go first while I can still see?
Clamber up to my feet and look around. These really need to be taken down just because of their penchant for the dramatic.
Kind of have to admire the creativity.
You don't have to.
Looking around for tracks.
Investigation.
Investigation or survival for tracks.
I'm gonna go with investigation on this case.
Ugh.
I'm gonna do the same.
You pretty much only see the bits and pieces of track that you guys left. Topaz, are you just going up to the ceiling into the living room, or are you coming back down?
I know. I was going up.
Okay, so Topaz is currently in another room, on another page.
Was the room we'd been in before though?
No, it's not a room you've been in before, but looking around, this is definitely the still part of that house.
First floor of the house.
Is the
There's
you said
another
there
door,
was
you said, right?
the door to
There-
the patio? Is that open?
No, it is not. And yes, there are two other doors in the east. One's east and one's northeast.
Pine door number one.
Just looking around the room, are there like documents or anything? Can I look in any of the chests and see if I find anything of note?
Oh, I have documents. I passed the moldy documents to Dovin.
Oh, what are these?
I don't know.
Where'd you find them?
I found them upstairs in the chest.
Oh.
I'm not smart enough to check it out, so I thought.
Can I read them?
It's mostly degraded, but what you looking at them can determine, that looks like there's partial alchemical formulas on these sheets.
Huh. These must be from the previous owner.
Now, the footlockers, just as a note, are all locked. Topaz, were you heading for the patio door? Is that what you said?
No. I just wanted to know if it was open.
No, it's not open. And
I
someone
hold
else.
my ground for the
And
moment.
someone else said that they were heading to another door.
Yeah, I was just gonna check out the two doors that. I'm gonna nod Noxie over and say, "Hey, you're good at these things. You want to
All
check out the door?"
All right, the door to the west.
Are either of them magical?
No. The door to the west has a wooden bar across it, held in brackets on the frame, and the door itself. The word danger is scrawled on that door in common tongue, using chalk. The door to the north, however, appears to be, let's see, it appears to be unlocked.
I want to go in the danger room. Can we go in the danger room? I like the
Maybe
danger room.
we should consider that we're about to get ambushed by a bunch of smugglers
There's-
and not.
Also evidence on the barred door that something has been trying to push on the door from the other side.
Remember he mentioned the skeletons?
Exactly.
What,
I want to
what's-
open the danger room.
That's
Lobo,
Good.
as you guys are talking about that, Lobo looks around and says, "Hey, where's Topaz? After what happened with
You know-
Kamesk?"
Yeah, we know where Topaz is, but she's a lot more capable than I am, so I don't care.
I'm just putting that as a warning that if a battle starts, Topaz is currently at least 2, maybe 3 rounds away from reaching you. Even at dash.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna climb up after her. Just check-
Guys,
hang on.
Wait. Listen. We know that about 10 minutes ago. Okay, Nox is gone.
Okay. Oh, geez. All right.
Does no
Okay.
one feel concerned about the fact that the smugglers have fled and now we're
Oh, I'm. Yeah. Yes. I'm quite
Okay.
concerned.
You guys, stay here. Do not move, so I know where you are. I'm gonna go get Topaz and Noxie. Because I
This
don't trust
is-
those two alone.
All terrible.
This is very.
And at least it will be. It sounds bad, but at least we'll be 3-3. So if a battle happens, it's not like one of the side is one of the groups are going to be at a
Just okay.
disadvantage.
Please go get them. Bring them back.
Yep.
As fast as you can.
I'm going. Going over there.
I'm gonna take my great axe out and just get ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Anything
stand
happen.
nearby you and try and listen and be aware of any. Sounds-
Zebu's wringing his hands. Why wasn't Noxie unlocking those footlockers, I wonder?
Do you want to try it?
I don't think I can.
Hmm.
Do they look like they can be busted open?
Do you want
Maybe.
to take a swing at one?
If I can.
Because there are a total of 10 of them.
Does any one particular bed look more noteworthy than another one?
Roll an investigation check. Nope, they all look like they're identical beds.
Hey,
Okie dokie.
Noxie's gonna hold up a sign to Topaz. Don't split up.
And you see Kapath walking behind you, like, yeah, guys, come on.
Thought we were chasing them. It's obvious this is where they went. They must have.
No. It's not a must. It could be anywhere. We don't know. We don't want to split up, because last time we split up, me and Dovin went unconscious. Next time before you go wandering off, tell everybody.
I'll be sure to ask permission next time.
We're here for ghosts.
Come on, let's go.
One last glance around, and then I'll go back.
Kapath scan the rest.
Did you find them?
No.
Yep. Well, I found those two.
If you mean the smugglers, no.
Oh, look over there.
Devin starts
I'm gonna.
speaking up just as Topaz, Noxie, and Capass come back down the trap door.
I'm gonna go to the southwest wall.
Which is a bit south from the trap door.
I'm gonna kind of knock on like the wall around it, and see if I hear
What
something.
are you doing?
Any difference? There's something here. I'm gonna stick my ear up against it. Do I hear anything?
You basically see that there is a shelf on rollers that
I knew it.
can be easily pushed away, and shows like a little bit of dust on the floor that's been disturbed, showing off the door here.
I'm gonna open some of these lockers.
There's something here. I'm gonna tug on the shelf to move it.
I'm gonna ready in action.
As it opens up.
Sorry.
Who's unlocking the opening up the treasure chest? I heard.
That's me.
All right.
Moxie.
Roll for dexterity check, or with your thieves' tools. All right. So as Dovin is busy opening up the door and showing it off, you begin opening up each of the lockers, all 10 of them, as your companions kind of gather around and try to decide what to do. Each and every one of the lockers contains various personal effects that don't seem very useful, just mostly basic clothing. But you also find a purse that holds each one of them. So this is times 10, is 7 gold and 15 silver, otherwise known as 70 gold and 150 silver.
Nice.
Are we gonna have a party treasure in the loot in the journal or something?
Would you guys like that? So I can put a journal page together for you for that.
Sure.
Sure.
I would.
Who would like to be in charge of writing it down, keeping
I
track of it?
vote Noxie.
All right.
This is probably a really bad idea.
Yeah, just put it in the hands of the rogues. No problem.
That's always the best way to deal with it, actually.
They're the
She will
ones
be
mostly finding things, so.
Yeah,
or
so we
Dovin.
can
Dovin's
most
trustworthy.
often.
So all of you will be able to read it, but only Noxie will be able to edit it.
I'd actually prefer Dovin just because I know I can trust him.
Aww.
So Dovin should be able to edit it instead? Got it. I can put I'll put Dovin's name on it instead.
No offense, Noxie, but
No, that makes sense.
You know, I get the
Honestly.
plan. I mean, what?
Yeah, maybe Dovin's under a curse and he's really the big bad.
maybe that's what his dream was about.
Chilling truth when he turns around one day and says, "This isn't even my final form."
Oh God.
Well, I did just learn how to wild shape.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh, that's awesome.
Apparently, Dovin's supposed to help me with my ultimate goal, so.
Anyway, so as you guys are staring at some of you guys are staring at the secret door, Lobu is still standing over by the barred door. Says skeletons. Noxie has gone through and raided all of the all of the lockers. What are the
I'm
rest
over.
of you doing?
I'm over by Dovin. If he's opening that secret door, I want to see what's there.
So far,
Yeah, me too. I was right behind Dolan, ready to attack
Yeah.
if anything comes at him.
so far, all you see is a bunch of stairs curving around, going down, down. This will definitely take you out of the range of your crab.
Does it look like footsteps went this way, like recently?
Investigation check, please.
Can I do it too?
Yes, you may. Which means advantage. Yes.
Oh.
Capesk. As you're staring at them, you notice that, most definitely, there are footsteps heading down. And they look very fresh.
Went down here.
Okay.
Motion to the others. Let's go. They went this way.
Shh. Wait, but there are 10 of them.
Let's go first.
What's your point?
That's a lot.
It's a target-rich environment. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with Topaz.
Oh boy. Alright.
Am I still in stealth?
No, you were spending some time unlocking things.
Okay, so I'll just go back into that then.
I'm gonna make one last check on the Callia before I go down.
Ned is still where you left him. Still, looking like you left him.
Okie
Nice.
dokie.
Who wants to go first? Well, how wide is this staircase?
It looks like 5 foot wide, just like a lot of the other hallways you've seen around here recently.
So one by one.
Mm-hmm.
I like being the scout. I think I could be in front.
Lobu kind of looks at you guys and says, we haven't checked that other door. Should we check it before we go?
Lobu.
The one labeled danger?
No, the other
Lobu.
one. The one to the north, to the northeast. We haven't looked there. Should we check there first?
Someone needs to keep watch on the staircase. Someone needs to keep watch
Yeah,
of the
let's
staircase.
take a peek.
Okay.
I'll
Somebody.
keep watch of the staircase. You guys go ahead and do that.
So, whoever's watching the staircase, please move your token over here, just so that I know. Alright.
I'll stay with Capesk to watch over the staircase.
Okay. So as Lobu, takes the initiative and opens up the door, the rest of you guys see that unlike the barracks, this small room holds comfortable furnishings and appears to be well cared for. A comfortable-looking bed in the northwest corner has a wooden footlocker at its foot. A small wooden table stands against the east wall, with a padded leather chair beside it. On the table, a brass 3-branch candlestick with 3 burning candles provides the room with bright light. The candles, though not fresh, are far from spent. Under the table is a small wooden box and an unlit bullseye lantern, with a movable shutter over the lens. On a shelf above the table sits 3 books, and in the northeast corner is a closed wooden wardrobe.
I head straight for that box.
Just checking to see if anything in here is magic. Give me 1 second. Ah! You see a, You see a small, let's see, Dovin. Oh no, never mind, Dovin's all the way over there, so I guess that's... I was looking to see who would have magic thing, and then I noticed that you were standing over Manicra Pest, so nobody can see any magic in there. Alright. So, you moved over to where? Can you repeat that, please?
I was gonna go and check that box.
Alright. Yeah. So, inside the box, you see 12 candles, flint, steel, and a piece of parchment with some details about some kind of signaling system.
Gonna hand the box to Volan and then keep poking around the room.
I'll take out the note and try to read it more intent.
It seems that there's a bunch of different things going on the signaling system page, which is going to take you some time to read and understand. But the short of it is that bullseye lantern you happen to see is used for some kind of communication out to sea. There are a few combinations of short and long flashes using the bullseye lantern, including phrases like "Is it safe? Everything's safe and ready to unload. Come to the ship." Even if you hadn't already been told, this might have let you know that this is some kind of smuggling operation.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the bullseye lantern just in.
Alright.
I'm just gonna poke around the room.
Let's see, there are books, a candlestick. Wait, where's the books? Hold on. I'm seeing the descriptions of the books down here, and then I'm trying to remember where they're at, actually listed in the room. Oh, yeah, on the shelf above the table sits 3 books. There we go. And it's right next, it's in the northeast corner is a closed wardrobe. You guys have not done that. That would be a history check, Dovin. So there are books, and then there's a wardrobe that have not been investigated. And you do not appear to have met anybody by that name.
I'm going to raid the wardrobe.
Alright. Inside the wardrobe, you find a fancy floor-length oilskin coat. It seems to have numerous pockets inside of its sleeves, and it's trimmed in iridescent green silk. Who's by the table at the moment? Like, was Tobaz and wait a minute, was it Tobaz and Volan or Noxie and Volan?
I'm still by the door.
Oh, well, I guess it was just Volan then. Roll an investigation check. Alright. As you poke around, you discover there's a hidden compartment under the table.
Hey,
Nice.
I think I found something, and I'll try to pull if I can, move it.
It's an easy move. And inside you see some kind of book. It looks like maybe a spell book of some kind.
I'll reach in and grab.
Spellbook?
So that makes a total of 4 books in this room.
So if I look through it just real quick, does it look like a spellbook? Would I even know?
Would you know what a spellbook is? Roll an intelligence check. Yeah, you're pretty sure you've at least glimpsed a spellbook before, enough to know what one is.
I mean, if it was in a secret compartment, it might be worth something.
I'm going to poke around at those books now.
And you see the following: a volume of erotic poetry, and it's fully illustrated.
Oh. Oh no. Oh god.
A naval almanac listing tide times for the area of coast around Saltmarsh. And it's a total of 100 miles of coastline. And the final one is a treatise concerning the demigod Auz and its minions.
Alright, I'm gonna light a match and burn that erotic book.
Is anyone going to stop them from doing this?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, maybe we can sell the.
Noxie just looks up at you.
I don't want it for me. Let's be clear. I
What is
feel
it?
like.
Sure.
I come over and look over your shoulders. What is it?
Oh no, Topaz, don't worry about it.
Oh, mating rituals. That's how you land dwellers do it.
We can sell these maybe.
Noxie just slips the book into your pocket or whatever, and gives you a knowing look.
Hmm.
She just gives you a judgy look as she walks out.
Whose pouch? Mine? Whose pouch did you put it in?
I think it was Volan's.
Yeah, he.
My face is in my hands right.
The
Yeah,
one
it
I
was
saw
Volan.
looked uncomfortable.
I'm leaving the room.
And you notice that Dovin and Kapesk are engaged in some kind of conversation.
Well, it's obvious they're not in here.
So, who took the other two books?
I just left them there, so.
Okay.
What were they?
An almanac of the a naval almanac listing tide times for the area.
I'll take that one.
And the third one is
Sure.
a treatise concerning the demigod Auz and its minions.
I mean, I'll take that. Someone might find some use in it.
As you pick up the third book, a slip of paper falls out. And you see something very familiar. You see words... Actually, no, wait. They wouldn't be familiar to you. You're an orc. You're half orc, not half goblin. But you see... Actually, do you speak goblin?
I do not.
Okay, so yeah, that would have only been familiar to Noxie. But you see words and phrases in the common tongue and their equivalents in another language. And the words include stop, fight, lift, come, and a few others.
Huh. I'll take both. Hey, Topaz, do you know what this is? Can you read any?
What is that chicken scratch? It's chicken scratch on dead trees.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but figured I ask.
Alright.
Did you find anything useful, Noxie? Oh, that's. Did you see it?
Who isn't?
Noxie
Please
is
don't
holding
tell
up
me.
a sign saying Volan's into erotic fiction.
I could tell. She's really nice to people.
I mean, to each their own.
She hides it.
Something
She
should
hides
be
it, but
Left for adults.
I can definitely
Well.
see that.
That's how you end up with a half and half anyway.
Did you guys, other than, I kind of look sheepishly at Volan, other than any,
I hide the sign from Volan.
other than any
Oh,
fun,
I learned something
Materials.
very interesting.
did we find anything useful? Dovin says, trying to plow through and avoid the subject altogether.
Noxie's
well-
like waving her hands in front of Capac, like shut up, shut up, shut up.
Was anyone else aware about the Aya's note?
I was just the note that I got.
Yeah.
I was just gonna pull that out and say I found this in one of the books I grabbed, and then there's also this. It's a spell book.
Noxie, if you glance over at Volan, you immediately recognize each word and phrase doubled up, one in common tongue and one in your language.
Hmm.
I'll take a look at the spell book.
Sure, I'll hand
Where did you find this? In that room?
There was a hidden compartment in the desk.
I'll flip through it. What kind of can I tell what kind of spells these are?
Definitely some kind of wizard spells. Let me check for a minute. I know they're back here somewhere. I actually put together the spell book at one point. So you see wizard spells. Dancing Lights, Minor Illusion, Ray of Frost, Charm Person, Color Spray, Magic Missile, Silent Image,
Wow,
Magic Mouth, and Scorching Ray.
Ooh, that's just
this is quite the list of spells.
Is it of use to you? Or maybe Lobu?
I don't know about Lobu. Are any of these ritual spells?
That's a good question.
List them off again.
What?
Them off again. Else.
I'm having trouble hearing you.
Can you list the spells off again?
Okay. Dancing Lights, Minor Illusion, Ray of Frost, Charm Person, Color Spray, Magic Missile, Silent Image, Magic Mouth, and finally, Scorching Ray.
None of them are rituals.
I can't do anything with this. But still, this is extremely valuable.
Yeah, we could, if you guys want, sell it, or maybe we could use it sometime down the road.
Did I see? That's a good question. Did I see Kapesk being angry when I walked in, or was that before I walked in?
I'm guessing you were fixated on Dovin and showing Dovin off your sign.
Yeah.
There's
Okay,
also
then.
a book on the tides. Not that I need it, but it might come in useful.
Also, there was this sheet that Noxie handed me with signals, with this bullseye lantern. They were using it to signal first.
Like sea signals.
Well, here's a list.
Do I?
What a,
Was anything she gave me the thing that you were going to say was magical?
I think by this point, because you said it only lasted 10 minutes.
Correct.
Yeah, at this point, you no longer sense magical items.
Shucks. Oh, magic mouth is a ritual. I can potentially use.
okay.
You know, if it weren't for the fact that there were some in here and got away, we might be able to use their signals against them. We could possibly cause one of them to run aground, but they're going to be suspicious of anything now.
Do I recognize these sea signals as a marine?
You recognize well, every ship has its own unique code. You recognize, you figure, like, if you just read through these codes after a little while, you'll be used to them. But it would only be useful for the specific ship that you're trying to signal, because every ship has different codes.
Nox is going to convey that the little note with the goblin on it. It is 1-to-1, right? It is like next to every common word there is the same word.
Yeah. It's like a handful of common use words that would be used to instruct. What you would assume would be used to instruct mercenaries.
Okay.
Like simple commands and whatnot.
All right. Yeah. So Noxie holds up a sign saying that it's just the same word in Goblin.
It repeats the same phrase in Goblin.
Noxie nods.
It's a translation. It's like a Rosetta Stone.
So they're using goblin mercenaries.
Oh,
Or
that would be
maybe-
strange.
I mean, there aren't many goblins around here. Maybe they thought it would. I don't know.
Are the goblin words in common script?
Roll an intelligence check.
Who should roll it?
Anybody who's trying to ponder this goblin situation.
Pure intelligence.
Noxie, Topaz. Well, actually,
Wow.
Topaz somehow knows this, but Noxie and Topaz, it occurs to the both of you that while Topaz doesn't know too much about land stuff, Topaz has heard of other races beyond Goblin. There are things that she's heard of called hobgoblins, which are much bigger and aren't quite as rare because they sometimes mix in a little bit better with other humanoids. I mean, she wouldn't necessarily tell them apart from some of the other humanoids versus like the goblins because goblins are so small. Noxie, you know about the same. That hobgoblins, while not, quite looking like your own race, they look more like, they look closer to, Volin or Elf or something like that compared to you. They also use the goblin speak. And a lot of them do work as mercenaries.
Mm.
Noxie holds
That's
up a sign, Hobgoblin.
Yeah, that's a thought. We did a strike some months back. There were a few of them.
To the re-examining the surroundings, does this look like 10 hobgoblins?
You saw the common clothes. They looked like, normal to you. For any humanoid, really. You didn't see anything specific to Hobgoblin.
Oh, but they could be working with hobgoblins.
Yes.
Yeah. So all we have left is the staircase and the danger door.
And that will be something to examine for next week.
Yeah.
Decide
Cool.
which path you shall take.
Danger.
All right.
Will you try to fight skeletons, not knowing if the mercenaries or smugglers are going to come back, or do you go down and face the smugglers and leave the skeletons for later, if ever?
I'm gonna go with option B.
We'll see.